Welcome to Tuesday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hello.
Well, we are officially out of Halloween, but we can keep being creepy. It's all right. We have permission. So we'll be quick about it. We'll pick up right where you guys were left off last time. You'd taken as much provisioning as you could, getting ready to head out into the forest, doing some research. You eventually made your way out. I think it was like early afternoon, correct? When you departed town? Or was it later?
Something like that.
Something like
middle
that.
of the night because it's night.
We did that the night prior. And you had headed over to look and find where the candle maker or magic shop was. Ended up finding the actual candle shop instead of the magic maker. You had gone in there. Seemingly didn't see anything until you saw a little bit of candlelight after you had approached a little bit closer. As you investigated and actually were able to make your way in, you were welcomed with a couple of firebolts directed at you. You guys kind of tried a couple of different magical ways to disable it. And thankfully, with your combined effort, you finally overcame the candle, which thankfully you did pick up, and it looked like it was half usable. You pocketed that candle away, as well as 8 other random candles. I'm sure nothing will come of that. And you had heard a creature kind of outside the shop you're currently in. As Marius sent out Bram to go investigate, you saw a very troublesome-looking creature currently having a snack, it would seem, on some unsuspecting person's corpse. Serena, you are still working with Lou and probably more of your party very, very shortly here on trying to figure out how to get that false wall open. So good luck with that, and we'll go from there.
Right. First things first. Mage armor.
First things first, I'm going to go get my coffee. Be right back.
All right. I just took my first sip of coffee. It is delicious. And then, are you guys being quiet still? Or what are you doing about the creatures that are kind of circling, not like threatening circling, but they seem to just be continuously, slowly circling around?
Thus far, we're being quiet.
Hey, anyone else know how to see if they can open a trapdoor?
I'm going to say I'm not close enough to hear that.
I would love to try.
It's not the largest of houses. You could probably hear it. Unless, well, actually, if you're whispering, if you break a whisper, you can get them. But if you're whispering,
I'm doing a stage whisper where it's low but loud.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I want to try. I've never opened a trapdoor before.
Oh, here, I'll unlock.
I want to try.
So you take them into the closet where the left side, there's it's not a full size wall, but it's maybe like half the wall, not fully fit to frame. Rectangle.
That's not my leg was not to go ahead to attack it more.
The line of it is glowing blue.
Ah, my assassin has arrived.
Kill him.
I see my payment went through.
Yep.
All right. So you cast mage armor. You guys kind of stage yell down the halls.
Yeah, this looks like a door, all right. Mm-hmm.
Misfit, we're going to need your strength on this, all right? Just going to try and line up the edge of the crowbar.
Yeah, I think we might want to be quiet.
I was getting to that.
Misfit.
Yeah.
Your passive perception's pretty high.
Yeah.
It's at this moment, you're not only... Well, actually, roll roll a wisdom check for me in addition to just what I'm going to give you for free. Real quick.
Man, this is a cool closet. Yo, there's socks in here.
You look, and there's blood on the ground. You don't really put it together that it came from Lou's leg from hitting himself with the crowbar, that this might not be the best of ideas if you get poor luck like you were just about to roll, potentially. So you're good. Go for it.
Alright. Just need you to carefully and quietly push the bot in and then pry.
I
Alright?
don't think quiet is really applicable here.
We're using a crowbar. Quiet is not applicable.
You can be quiet with a crowbar.
Does it
Just
have like a?
don't.
Does it have a knob? Did you try the knob?
Have you ever met a quiet crow?
Bram is pretty quiet.
There's no knob. We just need a bit of space.
I mean, can I look? Is there a knob?
I mean, you could investigate the room if you'd like.
I would like to do that.
Here comes the nat 20. Watch.
Yo, wait.
You know what?
Another sock.
You find a knob.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Is it on the door?
Maybe.
Okay. Is there a bed in this room?
I turn the knob.
It turns. There is a bed off of this room, yes.
Hmm.
So there's like a little storefront, one bedroom, and then there's like one other room.
I have a really interesting question. Does the bed look like it can be moved?
From the looks of it, for not even rolling, I mean, it looks like a typical bed with enough people you could pick it up and move it.
Hey, Misfit, can you see if you can help me just pick this up a little bit?
Just for
lift
fun?
it instead
Yeah.
of just
Yeah,
lift
sure.
it and put it back down.
You
wanna
have
see
the
if we
best
can-
ideas, Lou.
You want to see if we can get Dustin to help with this?
No, we can pick up a bed. We got this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Well-
All right. I'll try and help pick up a bed.
All right. How many people are helping with this one?
Misfit has convinced me to only use 2 people.
All right, since there's only 2 of you, you can each either roll your own athletics, or you can one of you roll with it. Actually, no, because it's a bigger bed, you would have to balance out. I'm going to make you roll independently.
All right.
We got this, buddy.
Guys are really putting your backs into it there, huh?
Oh wait, no, sorry, that was acrobatics. Should I re-roll that?
What's the mod?
I rolled a 9 then.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, 7.
Okay. Do you guys try to lift this thing and it does not budge? Like, not even a little bit.
Lou, you gotta put your knees into it.
No, you put your back into it.
No, don't put your back into it.
Is anyone keeping an eye on the outside, or
We
just
can't see
Marius? Yeah,
outside.
Bram. Well, yeah, all the windows are closed.
I'm blinded.
Marius, you have
Yeah, I'm
Bram
using
just
Bram.
checking out. Are you keeping an eye on the creature you found, or
Oh,
are
definitely.
you?
Well, that and see if there's any more coming around.
Lou's gonna check each individual bedpost if there is any.
Man, that was a lot of fun picking up that bed with you.
For a sense of fun.
Did it have a shitty headboard?
You see
No, this one gets to live.
where the body was. Let me find it. Where'd it go? Where's the dead body? I thought it had it. Maybe I didn't add it and forgot. All right. Let's put our little buddy in here. So where you spot the creature, there's it's further down south. And that is where he's currently partaking in his meal.
It's about 3 houses, two, 3 houses from us. Feasting on some poor unfortunate.
Hopefully not the one we're looking for. Serena's gonna run her hand down the door. Is she getting any kind of sense of magic off it at all?
Oh, the hidden door? Yeah. Not at all.
Alright, plan B. If we don't want to use the crowbar, Misfit, do you think you could turn into a rat and just kind of gnaw your way through?
That seems so inefficient. Why wouldn't I
Yeah.
just turn into a bear?
Because we want quiet, remember?
You know, rats chewing on stuff is pretty loud.
Not loud enough. Trust me, they can be very sneaky.
So,
They can chew through damn near anything.
does anything on the
So
bed
can
look like
goats.
turds?
As you check out the knobs, doesn't seem so. They seem carved into the frame. However, roll an investigation check for the bed.
All right, I'm going to use a sorcery point on that one.
I was going to say, that is a bed.
Are you sure it's a bed?
Hold on.
That or it's a really scary mimic. You never know.
Okay.
Don't you like it when you use your sorcery point and it actually ends up being better?
Honestly, sometimes it's funnier when it's worse.
It is. All right, so you kind of look and you're checking this bed out. It seems like it's secured to the floor. You're not quite sure how exactly. You do notice there's like bits of harder metal inside the frame that kind of is supporting it underneath. You can't really reach much to it. This is some bed for... It's built way too strong.
Can I remove the mattress? Or is it a hay bed?
You could remove it and you can kind of see like the base of the frame. So you could get what they have for a mattress off of it.
Yes.
All right, so you take that off and you can see the floor underneath. It does have a heavier metal frame that's kind of like a little grid
Mm-hmm.
that's also reinforcing it. So you can't physically touch the floor. Kind of strange to be here.
Anyone got any insight on why this would be?
And why would we?
I gesture at the reinforced bed.
Very long nights.
Maybe they have like a sleepwalking problem and they just tie themselves to the bed.
Are there restraints on the bed?
No.
She'll head over and have a look at the bed frame.
Maybe the bed has a sleepwalking problem.
See if she can't find either any buttons or wires or anything.
Wires.
Sure.
Nope.
You look under, you're like, I've already looked under here. It's obviously not here.
Just kind of runs her hands along. Who knows what this old fella gets up to?
I'm gonna go over to Dustin and like kind of peek under the blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we found a really cool bed. Do you want to see it?
What does a bed have to do with anything?
It's really
Mars-
cool.
Mars
How is a
has
bed
been saying-
cool?
Mars has been saying something outside.
Wait, something's outside?
Yeah, so
Right?
there's the best I can say, find some paper and try to draw out a rough sketch of what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Roll, I will let you either roll a dexterity check flat or a performance check. Because it is funny.
I'll do a performance.
While it's not a true to life rendition, just from what he's drawn, you gather it doesn't look very friendly and it looks rather large and unfriendly.
Whoa.
And I just kind of point at the wall of the southern wall of the house we're in, and I'm like, the house just out the window there. The other side of it's another house, and it's on the far side, feasting on
Can I keep
someone.
this?
Sure.
Keep what?
The
I'm
drawing.
gonna add it to my collection.
What are you putting in your collection?
The
My drawing.
Oh, the drawing? Nice.
Dustin drew me a really shitty hyena, and I love it. I'm starting a collection.
What?
Hey, Misfit, you want to ask them if they can help us with this trapdoor?
Ah, damn it, Misfit.
Oh yeah. Wait, I thought we were looking at the bed.
You were looking at the bed.
Well, the bed seems affixed to the ground somehow, so I'm assuming the switch is on the bed.
Why would there be a switch on a bed?
That's the exact reason there would be a switch on the bed.
Did you check under the bed?
I can't get under the bed, it's too close to the ground.
I've checked the bed twice now. There's no switch.
Did you? I don't think you checked under the bed, Serena.
I checked under the bed as well.
I'm gonna check under the bed.
You kind of already looked under there. From what you can tell, there doesn't seem to be anything underneath the bed itself. You do check, though. It does seem like the frame is somehow connected. Probably through the legs, you'd imagine.
I grabbed something from under the bed, and I shoved it in my pocket.
Actually, other than dust, roll D100 for Dust Bunny.
It's another sock.
You gotta earn it, though, first. Let's see.
Give me my sock.
It is a left sock. Don't ask me how I know it's the left one.
Excellent. A fine addition to my collection.
As it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Simon, at this point, needs to make his own roll because
Nick just rolled an 86.
Oh, nice.
Why?
No reason.
See? There's nothing under there.
Marius, you notice the creature begins to start moving. It hops from ground level to the top of this building. And it, on all fours, just kind of crawls its way along the top and it starts sniffing the air.
I'm gonna have Bram be like over here, and then stop making a cawing sound, trying to draw its attention that way.
Sure, roll roll a deception check.
His isn't as good as mine, but
And he's making a crow sound, or is he doing like one of the other things he can do?
he's
he doing,
making
like, a mimicry thing?
a crow sound,
Okay.
cawing.
Fortunately, it does draw his attention for a moment. He doesn't eat crow.
If it's wrong, it will.
But you do distract it at least for a little bit. It just kind of looks over and watches it.
Lou's gonna investigate the back of the headboard.
The creature may be aware of our presence. It's currently on top of a roof sniffing. I've tried to distract it with Bram, but it doesn't seem interested.
It's at this point Simon sees you for the first time. He's like, "Gods, what happened to your leg, man?"
Crowbar accident.
And you look and you have a decent amount of blood that's kind of stained like your leg.
Oh, that's a lot of
Loner
blood.
pants or your pants? I forget if you're. I think you're in the loner still. Yeah or no?
I'm in the loner. I still have I got my clothes. I just didn't put them on.
Wait, the crowbar hurt you?
No, I hurt myself with the crowbar.
Give me the crowbar. Give me the crowbar.
No,
Hold
misfit.
on.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Lou, do you have a second pair of pants?
Yes. Why?
We could let Bram have those pair, try and draw off the creature like that. It smells fresh blood. Might follow it.
Marius, you watch as it like pushes back against the branches and it flings itself over to this roof.
Okay. At that point, I can tell as it gets closer, Bram's going to open up with a couple of beams.
All right. Go ahead and just throw 3 beams at him. Or how many beams do you have?
Okay.
I'm
I'll
getting
throw 3.
my...
I'll take 3.
I don't think that's quite right.
It's like, wait a tick. I'm pretty sure that...
A 16 plus 9 and a 7 plus 9. So.
Let me double check the 7. That might still be
16 would be.
I mean, that'd be a really awesome
16
buff
would be
for
the
the
low one.
staff.
Those both hit.
Instead of advantage, just adds an additional d20.
So we'll see how this works, and then I'll tell you what happens.
Let's see if this. I don't know if I can roll them both. No, I think if I do double up, it's only going to give 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, you roll the damage individually.
You also have... This is your first time wielding the new staff, yeah? You took that time to reconnect your other item to it?
Yeah.
All right. So you just watch the 2 beams split, and then they merge together for the 32. So you watch as they smack into it. It doesn't look very happy.
And then he's going to take his movement and start flying like away and up a bit, like above the tree lines.
Well, what happens? Because as soon as you hit him, he's going to jump through the glass in this roof. You can still fly away, but that was like his instinct was to jump out of harm's way because it doesn't appear he has any type of ranged attacks.
Okay. As he's flying away,
in this
and
building.
notices he'll start swinging back around, gaining some out. Gaining some.
You do
altitude
notice
to
there's
start
some
coming
blood
around.
on the roof. So you did hurt him a little bit.
Well, Bram's engaged with it. It can bleed.
It
So,
bleeds, we can kill it.
Wait, they're getting married? Already?
We need
All
to
right,
work
so-
on our vocabulary later, Misfit.
Hey, Marius, can you see if you can help us find a way to open this trapdoor here?
I was just gonna be forcing it open the whole time, really loudly.
I
What do you want to
look at
force it
I'm
open with?
The
not much
crowbar
skilled
that
in the
Misfit
art of
wanted.
ledger
Yeah,
man.
for you, Cooper. You can.
19.
Nothing.
Not being quiet.
Yeah.
Alright,
Is
just-
there a way to like Lou is going to investigate the headboard, see if there's a switch on the back of it?
I knock on it.
Shitty headboard.
It feels hard, but it does sound slightly different than the rest of the wall in the other spots. Doesn't seem to be anything on this bed. You guys like check every inch of it twice. Other than the fact it doesn't move.
Misfit, you want to
Yeah.
teach this crowbar a lesson?
Oh, yeah.
I like shove it back in between the cracks, push on it really hard, and
There's no crack visible at all.
so then how have you been trying to pry it open?
They've been trying to put it like where the edge of the magic was. When it was lit up, they kind of noted where it was, and they're trying to pry it in, but there's like nothing to physically. It could be there, but they have been unsuccessful.
Yeah, we're trying to get to the part where we can pry.
We could just blow it up.
We're trying to be quiet for now.
Well, the quietness is slightly gone out the window because he's been smacking it with the crowbar.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried asking it to open?
Excuse me, trapdoor. Could you open, please?
Apparently, the trapdoor does not speak common.
It may require some kind of passphrase, but if it does, I haven't a clue what it could be other than, I don't know, maybe candle or something?
Password 123. Open sesame. No, it's not working.
I get a chance to go to my luggage.
Out of curiosity, Melville.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our dear friend was thinking about, or was recanting his tale about the woman who was carried off, and when he was thinking sister, did he ever think of her name?
No, not specifically.
Okay.
That would be past the surface thought.
All right.
You're just more getting his general emotion. But shortly after the creature gets hit with the blast, you hear this very loud, semi-rapid clicking sound coming from the direction of the creature. Almost like someone's like making clicking sounds with their throat, but much more creepy. And very, very loud.
Didn't like the sounds of that. Serena's gonna. Is there like a dresser or nightstand or anything in here?
There is one dresser and the bed.
All right, she's gonna start looking through, see if she can't find like a journal or diary or something.
Sure. There's a bit of clothing. No type of journal or diary.
She's gonna head back into the main area and see if she can't find something like that there.
You search about. Doesn't look like. I mean, it looks like some people may have gone through here and like stolen some stuff, like candles and whatnot. But other than that, the man doesn't have like a lot of what you call like personal effects. Like he doesn't have any type of portraits or pictures or any type of thing of his family or belongings. It's just a very basic, just the basics.
Damn. Nothing helpful out here. So, head back in. Alright, no, based on the sounds of things, we're going to have company soon. Loud might be our only option.
I want to light a candle and start like walking
No.
around. Put it in front of the trap door.
You're
Now
not.
I gotta ask
Are we
you.
not supposed to? Are we not
No,
supposed
I put those candles in the bag of holding.
Okay, I
Lou
was gonna
has
say.
all of them.
Well, I was gonna say because there's the candles you took, and then there's the candles that you placed. So you use one of the ones you placed.
Yes.
Okay. So you just light a candle. What do you do with it? Or what were you doing?
I'm bringing it by the trap door.
Sure.
So I can get a better look at things. Mm-hmm. That
Okay.
looks like a door.
Hey, Dustin, can you see if we can help move this bed, like lift this bed?
Why are you so interested in a bed?
Isn't it attached to the ground?
In some way, yes.
I think that might be hard to lift.
I think you're better off asking Misfit to see if he wants to become a mouse, but he seems, and I look over at him like doing a seance in front of the trapdoor, busy.
That's gonna work this time. It's gonna work.
So are we saying quiet is out of the option?
Well,
I
unless
don't know why you're so
that's
interested in
said.
the bed in the first place.
Is
Just a
being
bed.
able to... No, I meant with the trapdoor. I think the trapdoor is... a quick question. Is the dresser affixed to the ground?
It is not. You can lift it fairly easily.
Is there any other furniture in this room affixed to the ground?
Just a dresser. It's a dresser in the bed.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure there's something to do with this bed.
Alright. You look at the door. I'll check the bed for a third time.
You gotta check under it this time.
I did. She'll go for a third thorough inspection of the bed.
Does the bed slide?
You look, and you don't find anything beyond what you guys are. You've looked at every millimeter of the bed.
We'll
There's
find the
nothing-
secret of the bed.
There is nothing here.
This is
alright?
like the chair.
Leave the bed alone now.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, keep looking, but still nothing for the bed. How close were you holding that candle to that wall there, Misfit?
Very close. I'm getting a good look.
Like flame to the wall, kind of close, or
Yeah, sure, why not?
all right. Roll D100 for fire, please. You have unleashed
yeah.
the chaos as the
yeah.
wall begins to burn, and it kind of slowly begins to burn up the wall.
I think it's working.
Sam's like, "What's that smell?"
Prestidigitation.
And he snuffs out your fire.
Oh man,
Misfit, be careful.
it was working.
Well,
We're in a
Sure.
wooden house.
Item of
Pleasure.
note: the
What was
area that he burned.
Yeah.
You see the entire perimeter of the scorch mark. However, there is a rectangle directly in the center that is untouched. You gather this is the full size of the little door.
You sure it's not magical, Serena?
I don't know.
You know what? Dustin's gonna
Right,
walk
but I bother
to like
asking.
the opposite side of like, because it goes into a wall. I'm gonna go to the other side where it would be
Yeah.
Can we just break through from the other side?
I don't see why not.
If we could get to the other side, I don't think we'd have this problem.
Hey, Dustin, roll an intelligence check for me. Just because
Oh,
you mentioned them.
Okay. That's a 3.
We're gonna get this wall.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be really loud and annoying and definitely.
Oh no, that's not where I was going at all. Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything. I'm not here.
Yeah.
Well, but now with there being a scorch mark and unveiling the exact position of the wall, is it completely flush with the now partially exposed wall?
Yeah, it's like even where the little edges would be, you don't have anything this strong or small, at least that I'm aware of. If you do, let me know.
Thieves'
They
tools
can
aren't
get you in.
small enough?
Not strong enough, no.
How'd you even find that in the first place?
Magic
The
wand.
wand.
Okay.
You
And
know,
the wand, as far as I know, tells you secrets within a vicinity, and it didn't point at the bed, right?
Correct.
So why are you so interested in a bed?
I don't know why he's so interested in the bed.
It's got a really nice headboard.
Perhaps he just likes bed frames that don't break.
mind if I possibly waste a charge on the wand?
It's got one left.
When do we use the? When do we use 2?
In here.
We use one to try and find the secrets outside and one to try and find one inside.
Oh, correct.
Although I would say, just because I'm your friend and all, to some extent, I would read the wording on that one just very carefully
Mm-hmm.
before you make
It also
any wand
points
decisions.
to the closest. And when I used it in here, it pointed to that.
That's not what he's referring to.
No. Dustin's not smart enough to know that. He's already said what all he wants to say about it. This is between Lou and Serena. Are you giving him the wand or not? Lou asked for the wand. Do you give it to him?
So she hasn't this far. Just explain to him what it does.
Hmm.
Oh no, there's one charge here.
So it points to the closest. Hidden.
The closest secret door or trap.
Never mind then.
But
We should probably check other parts of the building, see if there's a lever anywhere.
Marius, at this point, as you're keeping an eye on the building where the creature is, above you, you see 2 things like fly past very quickly up in the darkness. And then you see like 2 more.
Can I tell what they are and where they're going?
Roll a perception check disadvantage. It's kind of hard to tell because they come and go quick because they're kind of far off in the distance out of your max vision. But as they kind of go through, it kind of looks bat-like.
Okay. I see he has 120-foot dark vision.
Yeah, they're beyond that. But they kind of look like batish to an extent. Maybe like
He's
medium.
gonna try to be
size.
circling around like above, looking for this, and so he can be closer to watch the house as well.
You fly up in the trees.
Well above it. I don't want this thing. I saw how far it could jump earlier, so I'm making sure I'm high enough up to hopefully be out of any kind of leap range. And if I see it, I'll take a couple more shots.
It's in the building. You don't currently see it, but as you fly up, things do detect you.
Even while I'm invisible.
Yep, because it's not
Okay.
based on vision.
Echolocation.
You see now in pursuit of you, there are currently 4 of these. Actually, I'll just drop it in chat. There you go, everybody. There you can all see.
He's funky.
Except ours is size medium.
So I'm going to take a risk here. If these things are like, I can tell that they're on me, I'm just going to dive as fast as I can straight for the hole the creature's in to try to draw them in there, and hopefully it can't detect invisible as well. And I'm going to try to lead them into there. Maybe they'll fight.
Sure. So you lead them in.
I'm going to.
It's still clicking at this point as well.
It's still clicking.
The creature is making loud clicking sounds inside the building,
Yeah.
and they're fairly rapid.
Okay, yeah, I'm just wanting to hopefully like draw these things down into that hole and look. As I'm diving, do I see any kind of like chimney or anything?
No, you just see like where that glass roof is and where he kind of broke through.
Okay, then I'll try to look for something to get into is with a small size. If not, try to eventually maneuver and come back out. But I'm trying to bring them in there in the hopes that they will scrap.
Sure. All right, so you fly down as they kind of pursue after you. As you're about 10 feet away, they break off and they kind of start spreading about. Who do you think called them?
Just making sure. I mean, I'm still trying. If
I
I can,
know.
if he's not already in there, then I will pull up and not go in the place. But
As you go in, he is definitely in there. So what do? Do you risk it out there with them, or do you kind of like hide in that building?
well, as if he's not completely, am I in the building yet, or like approaching, going in?
No, like you just notice as you're getting close. There's nothing that's going to stop you from getting in. You just notice as you're like 10 feet away, they don't continue diving. They just kind of hover out.
Okay, I will kind of pull up and head into the trees right here.
Okay, so you kind of like veer off from the roof and head into the tree cover. And you just watch as they're all kind of circling.
And then be still.
All right, roll a stealth check with advantage for the tree cover. And you're not that big. And you're invisible. All right. So you kind of like
Thing's throwing an
tread.
arrow for some reason. I'm not sure I don't know if it popped on your end or my end, which threw an error. Still
It
came
gave
through,
you
I guess, on your end.
disadvantage. That's all it did. I don't know why it gave you disadvantage. It's supposed to roll with
It
advantage.
shows advantage on here. It threw an error when I rolled at disadvantage also.
Huh.
Let me see. I don't think you. I'm just throwing this in there for let me fix it inside something.
Oh no, that wouldn't be perception.
And
No,
nope, there's no error for a single die.
Huh.
The advantage. Just test it real quick. Yeah, it's throwing if there's advantage or disadvantage, it's throwing an error.
Weird.
Dustin, you remember that jug you have, right?
I start riffling through my bag and pull it out.
The one that can dispense all sorts of things like honey.
Yeah, I pull that
Mayonnaise or something? Yes, that one. Do you choose what comes out of it?
out. All of the valves have been labeled because throughout all our days we have been labeling them and just pouring stuff on sidewalks randomly around.
One of them was acid, wasn't it?
Yeah, this one is kind of green.
I thought we could use that to get through the door.
All right, I toss you the jug.
Okay. Lou, any problems?
Nope, go for it.
Can you share the image of the other creature too, please?
The large creature, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to put it up on screen.
She's going to uncork the acid vial or the acid portion of the alchemist jug and to pour it on the door.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just get this. Oh, because it's in portraits. That's why. Let me see if I can.
If it's a pain, don't worry about it if it's a pain. I was just going to have it up on the screen too for anybody to see.
I'll work on it. I'll get you in a second while you're doing that. All right, so you're going to pour acid on the undamaged part of the door or the area around it?
On the undamaged part.
Okay. How much acid does it produce
8
specifically?
ounces.
Not a whole lot, but it'll probably will help. You go on top of it, side of it, bottom.
Yeah, from the
not
top.
that much.
Just kind of like putting it right up top and letting it run down.
Sure. All right, so you kind of coat the area above it and let it run down. It does start to kind of burn into the wood. It does expose a little bit of more spacing between where that is. It does burn away a lot of kind of the top part. It does not touch the rectangle though.
All right, that is definitely magic.
But there is room to get that crowbar in there now, at least.
Well, she'll wait for the acid to kind of finish dissolving away so we don't melt the crowbar.
All right, so
It's what
you,
that crowbar deserves.
it like melts onto part of the floor until it does its stuff.
All right. I guess Dustin, you want to try again?
Misfit, do you want to give him a hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to use this crowbar lesson?
Oh yeah.
Okay, what's your strength mod?
I
Or
have
your
a +4
athletics?
to athletics.
I have a +5. Do you want me to do it with
Yeah,
advantage?
you do it. You do it.
Okay. And it still doesn't open.
So as you pry against the door, you kind of crack part of the wood.
Mm-hmm.
There's not, you see finally this rectangle is probably only like 4 inches wide. There's nothing behind it except wall.
That's strange.
It's just this singular rectangle that doesn't get damaged.
Is it? Can we see if it's connected to it? Actually, no. That's going to take way too much time.
Yeah, because he can see kind of behind it. As well, it's not as far as it's connected, but you look, there's not like a room or a void behind this.
It's like just a piece of wall that's really tough for some reason.
Seemingly, from what you've discovered so far. Marius, you would also notice that the number of those bat creatures has increased to 8.
We may have some other problems, people. The
Correct.
creature I would describe seems to have called in some friends. There's about 8 large bat-like creatures, but they're not bats. They have bat-like wings, but I don't know much how to describe them. They're much larger, kind of humanoid in appearance in the face and body, but there's 8 of them now. And I hold my
Okay.
arms up, of trying to show like a wingspan.
Getting out of here might be a bit of a pain. Serena's gonna take a quick look behind, and it doesn't look like it's. How far into the wall does it seem to go?
It is only 4 inches thick.
4 inches thick. Okay. And what are its other dimensions?
I would say it is probably maybe 4 feet tall, and I'd say 3 feet wide. It's actually funny you mentioned that, Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d100. So one of the weird things since you've been in this room with them, you know how like sometimes if you're listening to music or doing something, like you'll tap your foot or your hand to it?
Yeah.
Your hand and foot have kind of been tapping along to a rhythm.
Oh, I tapped that rhythm on that wall, 100%.
All right, you just kind of like go over to it. And you
Bup,
just
bup,
like,
bup, 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 bup.
and you go click, click, and you just watch the rectangle
Uh-huh.
falls over onto the floor. And you now see that there is a ladder going down in the floor.
You know what? I'm not even going to argue with how that.
Okay.
Good job, Dustin.
Starts climbing down.
What did you do?
He looks bewildered, like he got possessed for a moment. If you had to guess his reaction.
Hey, everyone, we have a way down.
Does it
Basement.
lead to anywhere other than the cellar?
How far
Only
down?
one way to
does
find
that
out.
go?
Yeah, look how well defended it was.
Well defended also means we're also trapped there. If this doesn't lead somewhere else.
Here, I'll go down first, if that's what you... Lou will head down.
Excellent.
I'll go with him.
And so you climb down the stairs? Or do
Yep.
you jump
Yep.
down?
Okay, can I see a floor?
It's pretty dark down there. You don't have dark vision. You don't get to see.
Yeah, no, I'm not jumping. I'm taking the ladder. Are you kidding me?
I could drop my candle. Oh no, you put the fire out.
No, you're not lighting this whole place on fire again.
Oh man.
Hey, it's up to Misfit. You haven't technically gone down yet. If you want to drop a candle while they're going down, up to you.
You drop a
No,
candle on us?
Oh,
He told
actually,
me not to light things on
if
fire
he told you
anymore.
not, I would say Bob does have his light out though. So as you guys start to kind of get ready to climb down, as Bob peeks over
Bob.
Bob, sorry,
Bob.
Simon.
Bob, the spirit of Bob. has
Poor
come
Bob,
to
you've
join
been here
us.
this whole time. No. So Simon, as he has this little light source over, the ground kind of shines and light reflects off of it. And you just see all these little reflections everywhere. Coins and coins and coins and coins.
Oh no.
All
Oh,
copper.
Ugh.
You see a desk. You see like a little shelf and a little bed. The interesting thing to note about this bed, unlike the bed up top, this one looks like it's actually been slept in semi-recently. The one above looks like no one's been in a while until you would rip everything off of it.
I want to take out Saphira, the little sleeping girl, and I want to lay her down in the pile of copper.
Hopper.
What's up,
You just
Chris?
kind
Thanks
of-
for the sub.
Yo.
Thanks, buddy. You just watch as Saphira hops down onto the copper and just kind of looks up at you. Like, copper? Really?
Yeah, that's Feel the texture of lying on all those coins. Isn't it nice?
Roll an animal handling check with advantage because there is a lot of copper. If you'd like to know, there is specifically 48,729 copper pieces
Oh
in
my god.
this
Absolutely not.
little.
Someone's a penny
Why?
collector.
So she'll eventually play. What's everyone else doing? Is anyone investigating any of the other things in this room or doing anything with
Misfit,
the
I've heard
pile
that
of
there are
coins?
some of those that were very rare mintings. If you search on them, there should be a tiny little letter on there somewhere, and if it's a D, it's very, very valuable. You might want to check all of them.
I'll look.
Serena will immediately go toward the desk.
Lou's gonna investigate as well.
You doing the desk or do you do like the bookshelf or the bed?
Do the bookshelf.
Sure.
I would be seeing if there's any other paths down here.
All right. So you kind of go in further or looking around for more to where the copper would be.
More like if there's another exit in the room, because Marius
Oh,
has
yeah.
been telling us things are getting bad. So
There's
I'm
a lot of copper.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be looking around the room, just looking for, I guess, a tunnel.
Yeah, I know what you're looking for. All right, so
I'm
first
staying
and
up
foremost,
top. I'll be standing by a window, but if it's dim light and I'm very still, I'll be invisible.
Ari, I need you to roll investigation. Lou, I need you to roll investigation.
I'm looking for the special coin that Marius told me about.
You can roll
Also, yeah.
investigation with advantage, Misfit.
Saphir is just Scrooge McDucking.
Come on, 20 misfit.
Good job,
Oh, I
the
saw
19.
19.
Keeps going for it though. Serena, as you're looking around, you do see in the drawer there is a little lock, but there is a drawer you could potentially open up. Other than that, the desk is fairly clean for the most part.
She'll quickly inspect it for traps.
Sure. Look. No trapping mechanisms.
All right, I'm gonna try and get this drawer open. Wish me luck.
All right, roll your luck picking. Lou. Interesting thing you find. In little vials, there looks like there was 8 vials on this little rack at one point. Currently, there are only 4. But you see like this fine silver powder in 4 vials. Starting to pop the drawer, there is a book or journal of some sort in the drawer.
She'll take it out, or she'll take it out. Could be trapped. Well, I found something. Does it have any kind of title or anything on it? On the
It
cover?
doesn't have any kind of title or anything. It's just it's a fairly decent, like, built book, but no types of titles.
Okay. Well, could be magic. It could just be field notes. Does it seem to open without any issue?
Yeah, there's no locks or anything on it.
Okay. She'll give it a quick kind of just flip through all the pages, see if
Yeah.
there's any kind of hidden compartments within it.
So, interesting thing to note. Well, you just flipping through it, or are you like reading any of it?
First, she's just going to flip through, then she's going to try and skim through the scenario, see if she can't get an idea
Just
of what
the
it's
book,
about.
no hollow parts. It appears to be a journal from what you're flipping through. As you read it, and it's not like a super long read. From the long and short of it, essentially, it explains the copper pieces. So it appears that Ernest, in an attempt to kind of corner the market, so to speak, decided to buy up all of the copper in town. And so he exchanges all of his money in for copper pieces until almost no one has copper. And so this journal details out like the copper shortages and no one having it. And so he's actually able to get like these favorable exchanges because no one has any other copper. Apparently not great, when your town gets put under siege after that. So it looks like the reason there is so much copper here is he was trying to collect all of the copper that came through here. He does note, though, how difficult it is, how close he came so many times, and that basically, he just couldn't account for like merchants and people coming here. So every time he'd take copper, someone would bring more copper, and so he couldn't take advantage of it. And, he just wished that he could kind of be in charge of all that, and, that his plan had kind of come through and that he wasn't such a failure.
Okay. But it just has details on like his copper plot.
Yeah, it's all copper plot.
Well, this has not been very helpful. Book just basically goes through how he tried to cause a copper shortage to then use copper.
Is there anything about silver vials?
Did not catch that. Whoever said that?
Was there anything about a silver vial?
No. Though knowing this man, probably silver dust for something. Let's bring it with us.
All right. Lou will take the vials.
So this was his copper plot, right? Is his name Oswald by chance?
Did we get his name, or was he just identified as the town wizard?
Never identified as the town wizard. Specifically, his name was Ernest.
Oh, I was thinking maybe he could be the penguin.
Not the Ernest of fellows, though.
Dustin,
Hollow.
as you're kind of looking towards the back, you do see like a small hole, maybe like 2.5 feet tall and 2.5 feet wide, kind of rounded. You might be able to crawl through it.
Huh.
Don't worry, we're not in the abyss.
I mean, I guess I'll start testing it just to see if I'll actually fit in a full suit of armor.
So now here's the good part. Less so much of an issue fitting. It might be really kind of difficult to maneuver in armor. It's not really made for, you could make it work, but like crawling through a small tunnel in a full suit of armor just seems like a very interesting process.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just like looking at this hole and like sticking my head in and pulling it out, just like, oh, do I really want to do that? That's all I'm doing.
So while your head's in the hole over there, one other thing I will say, you do notice, Lou, very noticeably on that bookshelf,
Mm-hmm.
because it's very dusty, there is a noticeably absent item that is quite large off one of the like middle shelves.
Like a tome of some sort.
Almost bigger. Like maybe a container or a bag or something.
Huh.
But apparently was taken recently.
Right.
Anything interesting on the bookshelves?
Like 4 silver vials, and it looks like something was taken recently.
Great. No actual books on the bookshelf?
What on the bookshelf?
No actual books on the shelf?
No.
Not
Do
much
we
book.
notice Dustin trying to crawl through the hole?
Yeah, you see his legs kind of sticking out as he's just looking inside.
She'll head over. I see you found something.
I think it's a way out. I'm just seeing if, like, I can't tell how far it goes. I'm just seeing if I can, like, wiggle my way down if it comes to it. But if there's a lot of things outside, I think I'd rather take a tunnel.
Marius, at this
Both of you.
point, they've collectively gathered about 20 of those creatures. Some are circling above, some have rested on like top of buildings.
I quietly whisper. I stick my head down in the hole. I'm like, there are about 20 or so of those creatures now.
We found a
Have you
hole
found
down
any
here.
kind of exit?
Maybe.
Yes, we found a hole. It might lead somewhere. We're working on it.
It's at this point, all of the bats start making the same clicking sound as the large creature. It's really fucking creepy.
All right. Hey, do you
It
think
almost drowns out like the conversation.
you think you could send Bram through the tunnel?
I could, but do we need him to keep watch outside?
I mean, we know there's what, 20 of them now?
At
Um,
the moment,
Ooh.
but
I'm
what
so
are you trying to
happy.
do?
I needed a D100. We have one.
Yeah, the
Thank you.
3.
Thank you, Excel. All right. So as this kind of gets loud and drowning, Marius, you're the only person to know this because of Bram. No one else hears anything, and obviously they can't see anything. The creature starts kind of running out of the front of this building, and he is holding, like cradled in his arms, a humanoid. And he just starts like running off into the woods.
Or what about the bat creatures? Are they doing anything?
They're just there making that clicking sound.
Does it appear to be, like, from what I've heard before, like at the part of the echolocation, or is this some other type sound?
Well, they were just flying around. You didn't hear anything when they were spotting like where he was. They were just all like perched up somewhere and started making this sound like the large creature had made. But he runs off into the tree line carrying this human. He's running on 2 legs at this point, and he's no longer on all 4s.
I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to be ready to recall Bram if need be, but I'm going to have him start following the creature
Sure.
running off. Try to stay low to the ground.
All right. Roll a stealth check with advantage because you're a pretty lofty. Or you're crow, raven.
Raven right now.
Yeah, so you're still flying there. Not too bad. So stealth with advantage. Okay. It's running pretty fast, but you kind of follow off in the direction it goes. It's heading towards the main forest. What are you guys doing at this point?
How easily is Dustin able to worm his way through?
I wouldn't be going all the way in deep. I am not committing to going in the tunnel yet. I'm just seeing like if I can like get up to my hips, and if I can confirm that, then I'm going to be confident enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're already halfway in. So it's just your
Alright.
legs sticking out at this point.
Okay, I think I could do that. I
Would you like
don't
me
know
to-
what's at the end. I don't know if there's anything in it, but do you have a better idea?
Nope.
I don't think we have another route, so I suppose I'll be right behind you.
I don't think I should go first. I'm going to be very slow.
I,
Alright,
I
then I'll go first.
I don't think you should go first either.
I'm the smallest.
She has a point.
And if there's something on the other end of that,
I'm also the most elusive, other than maybe Misfit.
all right.
Don't worry, if you're that concerned, you can be right behind me.
All right, so we all go in through the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
I
Even
don't have a
Marius?
better idea. I think we'd tell him we would be doing that.
Someone give Marius a rope. Pull him through.
This is a good idea, guys, right?
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's great.
All right. You didn't want to take the other tunnel that had like walking space, but you
That
want to take
creature-
this one.
Creature found, I'm not sure if it's a body or if it's someone that's still living. It ran off with something under its arm, looked humanoid. Ram's tracking it now.
Good. Once Dustin has evacuated the tunnel, so we'll crouch down and start crawling through.
All right, so you go through first.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and everyone proceeds in.
All right. What's the
Alright.
marching order?
You guys start just line yourselves up going south. First one in is the furthest south.
You want me going last?
I'm
Alright.
imagining Dustin's going to be going
Should I go
last because
here?
he's going to be crawling pretty slow because he has the tightest squeeze.
Technically, you could be right in front of him and you could push off of him because in his armor, he's already kind of like very well supported into the ground, anyways. He gives a lot of resistance.
So your 3 squishiest are up front?
Yep.
Yup.
That's what she wanted.
Yup.
And
Do
she's
I
got
go-
less hit points than a shield spell.
Do you want to go behind me, Marius?
Sure, because if you need to get up there to hurt something.
That's true.
Dude, you could totally snake through them.
If they're all
Turn into a
locked
snake and
in,
go.
be sure to give Lou a little bit of space.
Lou, your tail keeps hitting me.
All right.
Who
You
has a
guys-
tail?
Yeah, he does.
Crawl for several feet. Probably. Let me tell you exactly how many feet you crawl. We'll use the map to tell you. So, if the tunnel starts about here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. We'll call it like a rough 100 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It is rather dirty, so all of you kind of, thankfully you're not in your own clothes, Lou. Y'all get a little bit messed up. Misfit, your suit gets quite dirty as well.
Oh man.
As you do kind of break through like this little stone wall at the bottom, though, there is a set of, there's like a ladder that goes up, very similar to like the one you saw on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Please tell me it's actually open.
She'll go ahead and start climbing up the ladder. Give you the stealth as well. Just gonna do so quietly.
All right, so you climb up. As you get to the top,
As quiet
there
as she
doesn't seem to be anything at the top of this other than stone. It's like stone and dirt.
place her hand against it, and I suppose first thing she would do is push.
Push,
Mm-hmm.
not even a budge.
Right. There's got to be something around here. She'll start feeling around, seeing if she can't find a latch or a lever or anything.
So you're at the top of the ladder. Okay. Roll an investigation check. Nothing of the sort. Yeah, go for it. Since you have sorcery points.
Dustin,
Yeah.
what was the tapping you did to get in?
I repeat it to Lou.
Staying alive. No. It's very complex. Like you're trying to explain it, you can't, and it's like you're trying to like think of a way to explain it, you start doing it.
Yeah.
And so you can kind of watch his hand.
Can you copy that, Serena?
Yeah.
Roll roll an intelligence check.
She's got a musical ear. Can I roll more performance?
Nope, has nothing to do with that.
Got it.
It is not music. You kind of watch him. You gather there's more to it than the rhythm and the sound he is making, but you cannot keep pace with his finger movements.
Here, why don't you climb down? We'll see if I could get it open.
I don't think there's enough room.
Didn't it open up into a small room with a ladder?
You're at the back, so you could only fit like 3 people in this room.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be a phrase or some kind of code. Not a song. Or a beat. Could you slow it down a moment?
I don't.
The 3 of you in that room.
I don't think so.
Luke's just gonna blow it up.
Probably.
That's Plan F.
I like that it has its own special letter.
Suppose she'll just kind of close her eyes, and as he's tapping, she'll try and mimic the pattern he's doing.
Roll a performance check. He just keeps outpacing you.
Mm.
I can't slow it down. I'm sorry.
Damn it, we had to put him at the back.
Well,
I was gonna be slow.
I don't know. The view's pretty good from back here, I think.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Nancy.
Weird smell's finally gone. I like
You
it
were a
here.
sleepy guy, huh?
I was trying to talk, but I just couldn't. Finally got out of that stinky, horrible smell.
Was it stinky? I didn't think it was stinky.
Oh, it was horribly stinky.
What did it smell like?
I don't know, but Simon's butt apparently smells better.
Oh, that's good.
But what y'all doing?
We're in a tunnel. Just hanging out.
I just be careful. Watch out for them mole people.
No, we can
Maybe
become
this
the
is a
mole
bull
people.
person tunnel.
Is this
How do you
telepathic to
know?
her? Do any of us hear this going on?
No, it's just it's literally just on his shoulder. The only 2 people that can hear it are the 2 of them.
Misfit's just talking back to him, and he's not responding, and it seems like there's a conversation going on. I think the door up ahead is stuck, and they can't open it because they can't repeat this, and then they keep doing it.
Can Lou try and repeat it?
You can certainly try if you'd want.
Yeah, Lou will.
All right, roll your intelligence check first. You try to kind of like absorb all this in.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. All right, you're like, okay. Go up, roll that performance check as you get up to the top.
Yeah, all right.
You know, I'm gonna spend a sorcery point for fun. I somehow break it.
Nice.
Wonderful.
That's
He immediately climbs back down the ladder with what's left of his pride. Good try, though.
She'll take a deep breath and let's try it again.
Ba, ba, ba.
Start it from the beginning there. All right?
All right, roll another intelligence check.
You can tell by the way I do my walk. I'm a tiefling man. No time to talk.
Oddly enough, as this is going on, Misfit, I need you to make an intelligence roll with advantage real quick.
Okay.
Did you see the actual thing?
Okay, so you both kind of, as you're taking turns trying to do this, and you just can't keep up with the speed, you notice that, like, Misfit's doing this little dance, and he's dancing with the beat and, like, keeping with the rhythm, like, unintentionally. It seems his bond with Dustin helps him in this regard in some extent.
Misfit,
Little Flower starts singing too.
Yeah.
come up here.
Okay.
All right.
Like this? Like tap
Yeah.
it.
All right, so you kind of start slow and you pick up into more fast as you got you and the little flower start singing. Dustin,
Yeah.
little bud kind of looks down at you. Why aren't you singing? He needs more encouragement.
Oh.
You gotta sing, Dustin.
I haven't done that in a while.
You gotta know you believe in him.
You gotta do. I can't do it if you don't sing.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
And at this
Staying
point,
alive.
you just watch this Misfit just look so happy, and all of a sudden you just hear like stone crack, and it begins to lift up in the same shape rectangle as the other door. And it lifts up into a wall, and you're inside that large building above you.
What a good door.
Well, this wasn't very helpful.
We did it, Dustin.
What'd you say? I missed that.
We did it.
Yeah, yeah, all three of us did. Yeah.
I got credit too.
I give a high five to Dustin, and then I like give a finger five to Nancy in the face.
You're a very humble man, boss. Zul would be proud. I mean, a very humble man indeed.
Cyrano
All right.
having a look around this building.
You are like in a storage room in this building.
Okay.
Is where it comes up to. So you look, the door in the room you're in does open up. It's not locked or anything like that, so you could leave.
Yeah, she'll have a peek.
All right. Since you're the brave one who went out first, you come upon a very interesting scene. It appears that there is some sort of ritual going on in this room recently. There's like lit candles around this room, drawings on the floor, and it looks like there was a drawing on the wall in front of all this stuff that was partially drawn, and then you just see like this chalk kind of fall down, and then you see there's blood. Not a lot, just a little bit. Kind of at the base of this thing.
What?
Looks like whoever was drawing it like fell down and maybe hit their head or something.
I'm gonna go ahead and give an arcana. Let's see if
That
she
happens to
can't
me all the
identify
time when I
anything
do
about this.
rituals.
The ritual itself doesn't like ring any specific bells. You gather it's not great though.
Hey Luke, get Marius up here.
Does it smell like a hag?
You should take a look at this.
For your own sake, just roll a D100 for Dustin sense. Doesn't specifically smell like a hag, no.
What the hell happened here?
She just kind of shrugs. Some kind of ritual, and I guess something went wrong. Just ring with the blood. All right. I'm not really sure. You have seen anything like this?
Has Lou seen anything like it?
No.
All right.
I look up. Is there a hole in the roof?
No, I
Yeah,
have
this
not.
is the
I
one
know.
that it fell in. Mhm.
I know.
Yep. See a
Well,
big
there's-
hole in the glass in the roof.
Was there a
Alright.
large shattering sound earlier?
Have you ever seen something like this?
Do I recognize it?
Yeah, I wonder where that noise went.
Roll an Arcana check, Myers. Not specifically. I mean, it's definitely easy to tell it's a ritual. However, as you guys kind of look about this room, Lou, you find something of interest.
No.
There is a bag that is kind of opened up, almost like a medical tool bag would roll out and open,
Uh-huh.
but full of just random materials for apparently whatever rituals this person needed.
Does it look like it was the missing pieces from the drawer?
Well, the whole bag was missing from this one. So the bag that was missing looks like this is the bag.
Lou will look at the ritual kit.
Yeah, more or less, it's like his own little ritual kit. You see, like all sorts of different materials and other things. It looks like obviously was being used to set this up.
Where did he get all the blood?
Himself?
Now that's wholly inefficient.
When you need blood, you need blood.
Okay. How much blood is there?
At the base, not a whole bunch.
Oh, okay.
You're not sure. These drawings on the floor could be made out of blood. They don't look like it. They look more black. But the more fresh blood is at the base of where he was drawing the like 2/3 completed drawing.
Can Lou see if he can map out what the rest of that drawing would have looked like?
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know any better, it looked like he's drawing like some sort of gate on the wall.
Ominous.
Yeah, Lou's gonna just kind of trace the rest of it with his finger.
Yeah, roll an Arcana check as you try to like just complete it.
Nope.
You kind of look at the other side and you like try to judge. It's just too hard down here or in this building. It's like the lighting's not right or whatever it is. You're just not 100% certain.
Hell no. Fuck no. Nope. Nope. Not gonna finish. Absolutely not.
Hmm?
Do you remember what I guess the domain of the hag was?
Which one?
I think the one that's like that has control over boundaries, or not boundaries, but spaces in between, like doors.
Yes.
That looks like a gate.
You think she was here?
Whoever was here was either that or trying to bring her here.
We should probably clean this off.
Does anyone know what this ritual would entail?
If it's a gate, probably, I don't know, open between here and somewhere else.
With anything they're discussing, does it trigger any knowledge?
I mean, as far as gates, you have general knowledge of like how gates and portals would work. It really just depends on what it goes to. So that's the only thing you guys are kind of missing from your knowledge of the Arcana on this one is it's kind of easy. You put two and two together. It's probably a gate to somewhere, but to where it would be hard to say.
Are there any runes within this circle?
On the ground, yeah.
Are any of them in Sylvan?
No.
No?
Yeah. Mm.
Any of them in a
My-
remotely familiar language?
Not to any of you currently, no.
My guess is either that is a holding ritual down there and then bring her here.
Even my languages?
Correct. Who took the silver, by the way?
Lou did.
Okay.
Well, I assume if this was done by the hag, though, it probably would be in some kind of Sylvan. Doesn't look to be. So,
I didn't say it was the hag who did it.
I'm just putting that out there.
Do we still hear all the clicking from the bat creatures?
After it departed with the humanoid, after about 5 minutes, the clicking stopped. They all flew off together in a single swarm.
All right. You know what?
Okay,
It's been a bit. I just want to see. I'm gonna take a big whiff of my surroundings and see if I get anything.
I gotta take dogs out. Be right back.
And this is for
Divine sense,
So this is undead, demon,
undead, celestial
celestials.
fiend, or hollowed spell equivalent.
Let's see, undead. No undead. No celestials. Only one fiend. The one that's
Yeah.
always there.
Yeah.
Although he's off somewhere else right now.
Oh yeah, he was chasing, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, but he's not here. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be anything.
Well, it doesn't seem like. Well, it seems like it's correct. This isn't completed.
And nothing from your shoulder either. Don't worry.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about him. Oh no.
Why is my shoulder itching? Oh no.
My guess is if that is a holding ritual down there, someone was trying to bring the hag here.
Serena was the one who suggested cleaning it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dustin is going to start doing that.
Okay.
Somehow. He just can't. I don't know.
Yeah. You start like trying to find like material around to wipe it off or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
gonna put the candles out.
All right. You put out. Okay. There are 6 candles. And they're all black candles.
Oh, no, that's a yucky color. I want to eat those. Probably tastes like licorice.
Misfit, you yell at us for letting you eat candles. Why do you want to eat candles if you're mad that you ate candles?
I'm just looking at it. You didn't know I was going to eat it.
Misfit, I know explicitly that look means I want to put it in my mouth and chew.
Okay, maybe a little, but I'm not going to eat these.
Yeah, but are you going to eat the other ones that we picked up?
It depends if they smell nice or not.
You're not eating the possibly magical candles.
Wait, if anything smells nice, you put it in your mouth?
Yeah, if it smells nice, it tastes good. That's how it works, right?
Just for you, I'm going to give you one of these.
Pumpkin nose.
He believes you implicitly. He is now going to do that.
Simon looks about. Who do you suppose it was?
Probably the wizard who owns the candle shop. Would be my guess.
Is that who the creature took?
Who else could it be?
I don't know.
Wait, the creature took the magician?
What? Where did the creature get the humanoid, Marius? When he gets back, I think. Those are my dice.
No, those are pumpkin dice.
Take over.
Don't you know that
Fine.
everything you have has dominion? They have dominion over.
Fine, she can play with the dice. It stops her from attacking my feet.
All of your dice are belonging to Pumpkin now.
Yes, yeah.
Waiting for Theris to get back to ask him a question. I
What?
think.
What's the plan? What are we doing? Are we gonna go after the hag still?
We have to find a house in the woods, don't we?
We should find a house in the woods.
Karen, I think you said it was.
Yeah, Karen's house.
Well, albeit dangerous, I bet the way the creature went probably is going toward it.
Yeah.
It's just going to be kind of staring at the ritual, trying to kind of memorize the pattern.
There's a lot if you want to try to sit and commit to it.
Oh, while I'm actively erasing it? Oh boy.
Yup. It's being erased.
Mm-hmm.
Can Lou look at like at least the ritual on the floor and determine what that was for? Or if it was part of the main ritual?
Looks like it's all one big one.
Okay.
But yeah,
You know-
thankfully you could determine based on all of your joint contributions that it doesn't look like this was completed.
So that hag has access to the in-between, right?
Yes.
Does that mean something as simple as, and I'm gonna hold my two hands up, that they could have access to the space in between my hands? That's in between, isn't it?
I don't think quite like that. More in between doors and windows and stuff like that.
Careful. No.
Small crevices, if you will.
I make a box with my fingers. Like this?
How did you even do that?
Yeah, how did you
You gotta-
do that?
You gotta. What, you guys can't do this?
It's one of those moments.
Oh, it must be a druid thing. Yeah, you guys just don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Everyone
Go
where
on
you
segment
come
to
from
square.
this is different.
Out of curiosity, do these symbols at all resemble the ones from back at Lula's? Or Tallulah's?
Which ones?
The ones from the giant runic circle created by the other hag.
Not specifically, no.
No, they
I'm
don't
back.
seem
Sorry
like they're
about that.
the same language or anything like that.
Well, there doesn't appear to be any words. It just looks like symbology.
Okay.
All right, you got your book back. What do you want to ask him?
What building? Where did the creature get the humanoid from?
Oh, hell, sorry. I was AFK. Thank you for the raid. We just got 19 drop in.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you. Oh,
Thanks
yeah.
and
Oh,
welcome.
welcome everybody.
I wasn't being rude. I wasn't at the keyboard.
You got to show him the puppy now if you want to be excused. Good
I
old
don't even know.
puppy.
He ran off somewhere. He got his bathroom break, so he's happy.
I know. I remember when he was little, he always was like in the background with his little squeaky toys. They get big so quick. All right, so you were having him look at.
He was asking where he got the humanoid he was carrying from.
How to confirm.
Yeah.
So it would be this one.
And
So it
what
looks-
was he carrying, or what's the question?
So the building you made it to, so inside here, it looks like there was a ritual being done that was not completed. They were just confirming that this was the building the humanoid was taken
yes.
from.
Yeah, if you point up to where the broken glass is. Went that way, and I point towards the wall of the direction they went. Is Bram caught up to him, or still following?
So oddly enough, I was waiting until you got back. So as you're flying through the forest and trees, as he's running through, you like veer between a tree and you veer off to the right, and as you veer back left again to go around another tree, he's gone. And you kind of circle around and do a search. No trace. Like he's just up and vanished.
Bram's lost him. He somehow vanished,
Maybe going
teleported,
between
turned into
something.
something.
However, on the ground, you do see there's like a small little bag.
Small little?
Yeah. You could always tell when it's a plot point because I'll say something, I'll give it two of the same descriptors. This is known.
I ignore it.
This is known.
It's my tell.
I just ignore it and fly off. No.
Okay.
No, it's a plot point. And check out the
You
bag.
just collect it. You open it up. It just appears like charcoal from the kid. It doesn't seem like there's any specific significance other than the fact that he lost it.
I'll bring it back. Maybe Misfit can track it by smell.
All right, so you collect it and you fly back easy enough. Actually, if you want to be real fancy, you can poof back.
I thought I've tried that before and you wouldn't let me bring whatever I was carrying.
Oh, that's right. You can't bring the item with you. Correct. You had to do it the hard way. This is correct.
Otherwise, we would have gotten out of that cave in like 3 minutes.
Well, no, he's talking about a different occurrence as well. The very first occurrence was the best one. I don't think you ever told anyone about that.
I still wanted
one.
to do that bag of holding trick. I still think that would have been awesome.
We might have to give it a try one day. I don't think they knew about the first one. Did you ever tell them that one with Bram when Bram was still brand new? The salesman and where you got your water.
Yeah. I think I told them water. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he told us he tried to nab it, pull him in and out.
Yeah, so he had taken
the players know, the characters do not.
Okay. Yeah, excellent.
We didn't know he tried to do that instant teleport item trick with it though.
Mm-hmm. All right, so confirms. Bram eventually makes it back with the pouch. What's your next step?
This is all I could find. Can you track this, Misfit? I just hand it over to her.
Oh, for me? Thank you.
This is what the victim or whatever was carrying. Or the creature. One of the two. Can you track by smell?
Can I peek inside it?
Yeah, you open up. It's just like pieces of charcoal. You see similar pieces around here as well. Just looks like he had it on him when he was taken.
Yeah. I mean, if it's clear, now's a good time to keep going.
Say, Bram can lead us to where he lost the trail.
I'm gonna wild shape.
Into what?
Into a
bloodhound.
Big dog.
That would be awesome.
Bears actually have better senses of smell than bloodhounds. Just saying.
But they don't have nearly as floppy ears.
So I'm gonna go direwolf, and I'm gonna take a big old whiff of that nice bag. Small little bag.
Go ahead, roll a perception check with advantage because it is scent.
Sniff Bram's sack. Get a good whiff.
Yes, sir.
Little sulfury. Okay. You kind of pick up what you can of the scent because they did make it on foot, and you get led to the point. Is there anything you want to do specifically as you go out? I think you're past without a trace is still up. No?
Has it been an hour?
It's not been an hour. No, it's been like 30 minutes in total.
Yeah, it's still up then.
Okay. All right.
Let's try and be quiet about it.
All right, everyone roll a stealth check then.
I have to roll higher than a 10 on my d20.
I get a +2 to this.
Even with the plus
at
10,
disadvantage because I do wear chainmail.
you have a plus 10.
That is a 4 total. Oh, +10, 14.
That's still rough.
You hear his chainmail kind of like sway back and forth, like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Even Dustin got a 21.
You guys don't even hear Marius.
He's floating again, isn't he?
It's pretty dark
Nice.
outside.
No.
He's just on Misfit's back.
Say,
It's
I'm probably
almost
riding
like
Misfit. That's why you don't hear me.
yeah, but even as you kind of look at him, like if a cloud goes over Marius sometimes and like throws any shade on him, it's almost like he's not even there, and then he just reappears riding on you.
Well, Mr. Pupper just appeared.
Puppy!
Dog.
Let me turn off my thing. Where is it? Can't find
All
it.
right.
Hang on, I gotta adjust something.
Yeah. So while he turns on his camera, you guys make it into the woods, maybe about 200 feet in to where he found the bag.
Mhm.
Misfit. Roll another perception check with advantage.
Only a million.
All right. So you kind of like follow it, and your head smacks into a tree, and the scent ends.
Whoa. Wait,
Fairly sizable tree. But
The
other than that, she's
magician.
pretty normal.
she turned into a tree. I'm just gonna circle it.
Did you
Inspecting.
guys walk through a tree at one point?
Yeah, actually.
Do you think they did the same thing?
Frank, is that you?
Hey, Marius, what does this creature look like?
That's the
Misfit has a
drawing that I
drawing of it.
gave to Misfit. I try to describe it again.
Thank you.
Used to be this really-
Has Serena ever heard or seen a Fae of a similar description?
Oh, I did it again. Gosh darn it.
I guess the most
Frank, speak to
descriptive.
me.
I don't know if they have in for what I would have known, but like a Wendigo is what it's very similar to, look wise at least.
You're pretty accurate there, my friend.
Mhm.
I got an image for them too. Come on. Ow. It's mad at me because I didn't give it 3 letters. So sorry. There we go. Now I can give you an image record. Yeah, so when he was watching it, mostly it was crawling on all fours and kind of like crawling on rooftops and projecting itself and jumping. As soon as it went inside and picked up this creature, it kind of cradled it in its arms and it ran out on 2 legs.
But has she ever heard or seen a creature like this before?
Never.
I've never heard or seen of any Fae that resembles that. So I don't think it was a Fae.
You seem to know a lot about the Fae.
I studied.
Right. I walk up and put my hand on the tree, and I ask Nancy, "Do you feel anything?"
I'll be right.
I don't know. Something feels kind of funny.
Can you talk to other plants or just to me? And Misfit, of course.
Oh, I thought you were a plant.
I don't know anymore.
Me neither.
Are you a plant, Dustin?
Why are you asking him that?
I could try to talk to him, but typically, it's not very fruitful. You see, trees look down on my folk. And you just hear a long, humor-laden pause. Get it? Look down on my folk? No, I can't talk to
That's-
trees. What are you, crazy?
I don't
Yeah,
see what's
my-
funny in this situation.
What kind of crazy person talks to plants?
I don't know
You
what kind of
guys
person
kill
talks
me.
to plants, Nancy. I really don't.
And so this is the tree that it disappeared into, Misfit?
Yeah.
You're fairly certain.
I'm gonna knock on the tree.
Solid tree.
Is there any kind of like opening or something like a rotted out area near the base of it or anything?
No, it looks like a fairly healthy, like medium-sized tree.
Have Bram check up in the branches, up in the bough.
Flies around.
The branches.
It's literally goes to the trunk and then gone. Simon just kind of scratches his head as he makes more noise. Where do we go from here?
I'm gonna back off like 5 feet
Oh,
No.
and just. If you're gonna stop me, you gotta stop me right now.
I like how I don't even have to ask you what you're doing sometimes.
Wait,
I already
I
know.
run
Hold up.
face first into it.
hold
All right.
up. Let me see if I notice.
I need you to roll an athletics check for me.
Actually, I'm gonna roll insight. Do you think that's good enough to tell what you're about to do, Misfit?
It's not hard to tell.
He's
Yeah.
just running into the tree face first.
Okay, +3.
Misfit? Ah, crap.
6.
Nice.
Okay. I like this. So he runs headfirst in the tree. As you smack into it, you get knocked out.
Nice.
You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh, good.
directly to your melon. He doesn't break bear or direwolf form. He's just laying there like unconscious. Like after about 5 minutes, the leg starts to twitch a little bit. It takes him like a good 15 minutes to kind of finally snap out of it.
So I'm just gonna say, pass without the trace drops.
That it does.
It wasn't lasting much longer, anyways.
Well, thankfully
Yeah.
you're stationary too at the moment.
Hey, you know what's fun? Weird tree, bad forest. Let's pop a divine sense.
So
Bram.
I'll tell you things to make you feel better. So Bram is one of your obvious ones.
Mm-hmm.
There are no undead, fiends, or celestials here. However, this entire forest is basically tainted ground.
Oh, oh, oh.
That's
No.
yucky.
You just turn on the black light in the hotel room, my friend.
Then
In the motel, not the
He's
hotel.
just like has his
Hey,
hand
in
on
the
the tree
motel.
and he's like starting to hyperventilate.
I like to think this
Sorry.
is while I'm passed out. So Dustin's just freaking out and I'm unconscious.
Dustin, he's gonna be okay. His leg's switching.
I know he's fine. Everything else is very, very bad.
Yes. Okay. How bad?
How would I describe tainted ground? So what is tainted ground? Because I don't think I actually know what that is mechanically. Is that like a graveyard that's really bad?
Well, there are varying degrees because there's like the hollowed effect, which is typically more or less what it goes for on this one. But so what I allow it to do is essentially any type of residual effect similar to what that would be also gets picked up.
So it feels like something really bad happened to this forest at
Like
some point.
this ground is desecrated.
Yeah.
Right.
You can like feel the corruption about.
I've been imagining dead trees. Do the trees actually have leaves on them?
The ones, the deeper you go into this territory, the less there are.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
As you get to like the ends of where you get further in, there will probably be none at all.
This place just hates life. All of it.
Yeah, it seems par for the course with us.
No.
And Marius, you said that the creature disappeared, correct? And what? How did it disappear?
Then it ran away.
I'm gonna be stupid and try and follow the movements of the creature as best as Marius said.
Yeah, because he didn't even get like a really good view on it. He just saw it running through and then it just disappeared.
Ah,
So he was like on it, and as he was weaving in and out of trees flying through, he lost it. Like in the blink of an eye.
yeah, Lou's gonna feel around the tree and see if there's any like grooves that could be considered a bound, an in between.
Look, no, nothing specifically. However, Misfit, as you kind of snap out of it and come to,
Did it work?
Sam looks down at you. Were you trying to knock yourself unconscious?
I don't remember.
It worked.
Well, that's good.
He kind of like lifts your little dog form up.
Simon, my head hurts.
Yeah, you headbutted a tree. What do you think was going to happen? You thought you were just going to like run through it?
Well, yeah.
You can't just run through a tree.
That's what worked with Frank. I could have run through Frank. Frank would have let me run through.
Who's Frank?
Frank is the teleporting tree friend.
Misfit,
That
did you
I
ask this
have.
tree if it was okay?
I can't talk to trees. Today,
I was gonna say
I like that disclaimer.
you talked with Trent earlier.
What was in the bag?
that was yesterday.
Charcoal. The little one?
Yeah, okay. Well, it's a long shot. Mario's gonna see that bag, please.
Do what?
The bag of charcoal.
Misfit has it.
He's a dog. How's he holding it?
I think it was
You're
before
assuming
she
he's still
changed.
holding it.
Man, it's in there somewhere.
Did you eat it or did you put it in your pocket?
I assume that when
Sort of
you
like-
shapeshifted, it just went with you.
But I had to have it to smell it.
Yeah, he shifts then sniffs. He doesn't sniff then shift.
I assume it was either like in my mouth or around my neck.
Okay, so it'd probably still be around your neck.
That's fair.
I'm gonna pull out a chunk of charcoal And it's a huge long shot, but I'm gonna try to locate object and see if there's one that's just feels like it's somewhere weird.
So you're
Huge
trying
long.
to you're
Locate
try-
object on a piece of charcoal.
You're just gonna find the charcoal in the bag.
Yeah, but I'm hoping one pings out farther away.
you're hoping to find all of its little charcoal brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
While he does that,
Yeah.
it gives me an idea. I'm like, let me see one of those and pull one out. And as he's doing that, I'm gonna go to the tree and try to start inscribing the same symbols I saw in the house.
Sure, roll
On the
an
tree.
Arcana check. There's not enough room to draw them all, but you can kind of like try to makeshift something out of it and see.
Or if there's something else I know that would not be like, an opening thing.
Yeah, you kind of start like drawing some of it, trying to make it as close as you can to like what you saw to see if you can get anything. And you mess with it for a while, but seemingly no reaction thus far. Simon knows nothing about this. He's rather confused as well. Is it? And all of a sudden, you just see him get real quiet, and he looks at the tree, and he's gonna
What's wrong, Simon?
slowly work its way, walking sideways to you, Misfit, and he's gonna lean down. I think we're going about this all wrong.
What are you thinking?
And he's like, as quietly as possible. What if he's still here? And he just stares at the tree.
I get all tense and my fur starts standing up.
Don't panic. Tell the boss. And he's just gonna slowly like walk over to Marius and start telling Marius the same thing.
Go over to Lou.
Take out your axe. Who's one of you has a large axe? Do you not?
I do, yes.
Fell this tree, and I step back a good ways.
For some reason, that statement makes him really uncomfortable. Let me. He will do it, but I'm just gonna whisper something. Like he stands there for a moment and he's like thinking. He will go and take an axe to the tree though.
And I'll go
But
invisible as I'm standing further away.
What, you actually think the tree is this creature?
They'll hear you. Where else could it have gone?
Well, if it's
Obviously,
not, then it's
it
just a
turned
tree.
into a tree.
Or some sort of transmutation. Or illusion.
And if it's an illusion, we would have been able to simply walk through it.
No, it
Unless
transforms.
it's powerful
Serena.
magic.
Hmm.
Or
What
there's
kind of
some-
tree is it?
Standard generic tree. Insert tree here.
Okay. Just double check the description for this.
Nice, Dustin.
All
right.
I'll let everybody else figure out their shenanigans before I do it, but it's gonna happen.
Please. That's good. Is Serena getting any thoughts off this tree at all?
Hmm.
I mean, if it's a creature, she should be able to read its mind.
Depends on its intelligence, but no, currently no surface thoughts. That or it's like a stone wall, just holding it in. But no, you don't sense anything.
No, I'm fairly certain it's just a tree.
Yes, I'm sure as well.
Also,
All right.
but
How
earlier,
can you be sure?
because Serena would be much less dirty after probably dusting herself off. Call it a hunch.
Nothing.
Okay.
So Dustin, you going for it?
Yeah.
All right. So he watches. He goes for the swing on the tree. It smacks into the tree. Simon like screams, and nothing happens. It's just a tree.
Yeah, it's just a tree, guys.
Simon goes over with his mace and like hits it 2 more times just to be certain. Sorry,
I'm not
tree.
so sure. Maybe Simon is this creature. When you hit the tree, he screamed. Hit the tree again.
Simon. It's
No,
true.
no, stop.
Simon, how could you?
I mean,
We're friends.
we are.
Misfit, he was only joking. Relax.
All right, let's regroup and
It's at this point, as you guys are kind of sitting here, you hear, oh, and Simon's like, oh, hey, didn't they say something about wolves for a couple of miles?
yes, we need to keep moving.
So go ahead and recast Passive Out of Trace as you guys run for your lives.
Do you have enough spell slots for that misfit?
I do, but I'm gonna have to drop the dog mode.
Oh
Right.
shoot! I forgot to ask. Any weird hag stuff?
No, not specifically.
None of them are smelly anymore. It's really disappointing.
Okay, I've recast it.
Do you like things being smelly?
No, the hags just aren't smelly anymore. I can usually smell them.
We're not technically in their domain quite yet. We're on like the outskirts.
My hag sense has been failing me recently.
All right, stealth.
You need to exercise.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I need to hack exercise.
All right, stealth's all around with your +10.
And I'm rolling great tonight.
Heck yeah, dude. Roll better.
Oh, hey, look at that. Not bad.
Dang.
Serena is gone.
I graduated from a 14 to a 17 on my stealth. Look at me go. Hey, I did better than Lou.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it's Lou. Oh,
That
hold on.
is-
I rolled flat. I got to roll at disadvantage. Gosh darn it. Hey! Still good. Okay. So our lowest are 2 16s and a 17.
26. The +10 didn't.
Oh,
go
you
in
didn't put yours?
because-
Okay.
Yeah, because I couldn't get out of chat, and so the 10 was just in the chat box.
Yeah, so the
instead.
lowest roll is Lou again.
Yep. And right behind you is Simon.
With
He had a 17.
I have a 16. Thank you
Mhm.
very much. He's ahead of me.
Well, yeah, but you get like you're at the top of the bad list, and he's right under.
Gotcha.
All right, so you guys are going as best as you can, trying to be quiet and stealth through here. Let's see how you do. Anyone in chat, if you would like, I need. Let's just call it a D100. First one wins.
Anyone in chat, you say?
Not you guys. You guys.
Non-players.
We let Nick pick on you. Oh, all right.
Excel with the 63. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So as you guys are making pace, you do feel that there is something close on you. Misfit, you can even smell them. More of those wolf creatures are probably within at least 300 to 500 feet of you and gaining. You guys got any shenanigans, or are you gonna just pick up pace? What do you guys want to do?
We can try to pick up pace. I'll grab Marius if I've not already.
Sure. So you guys go. So, because you got your patch trace. So you
Oh wait,
can
no, I'm
help
not a
him.
wolf anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can help him, which helps. If 2 of you help him, I'll give him a flat speed because he cannot sprint. So he can go 30 feet, but because of his physical impairments, he cannot use his action to dash.
Is Dustin strong enough just to piggyback him if I lose 10 feet of movement?
That's what I was saying. If two of you help him together, you can go unhindered.
Hang on, Kelsto. Hang on. Excel's asking something.
Oh,
What's up?
Oh, yeah, he did use that 3. Right? You used that 3, right?
yeah, we used it earlier.
Yes, yes, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Mhm. I gotta have my chat monitors anyways. That's my best friend when it comes to these. Sorry, Excel.
Called
We
out.
love you.
Well, it can't be tracked, or is it except by magical means?
Oh yeah, we can't be tracked by non-magical means.
What makes you think these wolves are inherently magical?
Just being inherently magical doesn't mean your tracking method is magical.
Yeah, but if I can see you, I can still chase you.
Um,
Unfortunately, it's not level enough for the chair.
I suppose Serena, as we're running, will let's see, just one of these. Okay, what kind of components does it require? Requires. Okay, so on the second attempt. There we go. On the second attempt, she's going to, about 120 feet back, conjure up an image of a bunch of wayward adventurers in battle-readied stances. Give
So
kind of a
I just have to ask because I could imagine what I would picture this answer being. I'm assuming you're just going for quick access, easy visuals of like what people would look like and making a crowd of adventurers that probably more or less look like your guild members.
She probably wouldn't try and make them look probably very stereotypical, I guess. Wizard with big hat, guy in armor, that
So
kind of stuff.
your guild. All right, so you make the bait group.
Yep.
Sure. Definitely will probably help you buy you some time.
And she can't do much in the way of controlling since she's running as well. So yeah, they at the very least also smell like people. So
All right.
hopefully run it good.
So for athletics, actually, let's see. Do I want a lot of acrobatics? I will give each one of you. Oof. I'm
Quick,
trying to think how it is. So, who are the two people helping him?
Me and Dustin.
Yeah.
so are we on a flat plane or are we going up or down the hill?
You're going up and down, so it's not flat terrain. So, for those of you who are not assisting Marius, you can roll an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
That's funny.
Marius, Misfit. Well, they're helping you too. You're in a different boat. Marius, Misfit, and Dustin. I need you. Actually, Marius, you don't need to roll at all. You're going your pace. I need each of you to individually make an athletics check.
And for the rest of us, it's athletics or acrobatics for going through.
Athletics or acrobatics, correct.
Let's go.
Look at them sparkly dice.
Sparkle, sparkle.
I'm waiting. I'm hoping they'll go on sale for Black Friday or something. I'll pick them all up.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
Simon, roll a 1.
No, one of the wolves. All right. So as you guys get close, you do see they're like hot on your trail. You see 3 of these larger wolf creatures coming after you, and you hear them are off in the distance. As you hit the tree line, Dustin, this feels much more like kind of how your swamp felt. You gathered this is kind of like where their official territory begins.
Yeah, I'm crisis mode.
Do you step into the forest?
Ooh.
All of you. question.
Okay, I have to make one of these.
I would assume so.
Misfit pushes me into the forest because I am hesitating, is what I'm assuming happens.
Yeah,
Right.
I would go in.
So you guys make your way probably like 50 feet in the forest. As you look back, they will not proceed and they turn away and run off.
That's not good.
Yeah, we're in the dangerous territory.
Okay,
Ew.
he's keeping it under wraps. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to use another divine sense. How much worse is this area?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because he
Oh.
would.
2 things. Actually, before I do this, I'm going to need another D100 for chat. This one is a biggie, so we'll see how it goes.
Ooh.
Roll 100, please.
Please don't roll
Big
100.
numbers, big numbers. We
See a
hate big
1.
numbers here.
Get a
Give us
1.
big numbers.
1 plus 2 zeros after.
Come on, big numbers.
This is
I'm going to have a stroke if you roll high enough. Come
this
on.
is a fate roll, so I'm not rolling this.
Oh, man.
I decline. And we grab a drink real quick. 1 sec.
Oh boy.
So I'll wait for that one.
Oh man. The suspense.
Dustin is still in his costume on stream.
We got the shy lurkers.
All right. All right. Well, let's see. Excel, you left me, man. Dude, I want to pick
Called
on
him out.
Crusane, he was here earlier.
Cruz, David. Oh, we got to see how David's doing too.
He posted
I hadn't seen
pictures
David
the
in a
other day.
while. Hope he's doing
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he posted pictures of the first snow he got.
Oh, another
Oh
3.
yeah, I did see that.
Wait, he rolled.
Oh,
He got
Another
another
3.
3.
Oh my goodness.
You
Alright.
are beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
You saved us trouble.
So,
Bad
Probably.
pity.
okay, that changes a couple things. All right, so as you get in, you guys find something on the ground nearby. You find a 2-handed great axe.
Kursk was here.
That's
Is that an axe?
fairly odd here.
Like a hefty one. It does have a symbol on it. You'd all be able to roll a history check for this one because it's a primary kingdom. Actually, I'm not even going to make you roll for it. These would all be Falkirk, so these are from the northern territory. 2 of your people have come from that territory you're looking for.
All right, well, I guess we should pick up the axe and throw it. Hey, Desmond, how are you with you prefer axes, right?
As you turn to him, you notice he's about to take in a deep breath.
All right,
And
I let him take it.
and he divine senses the area to see just how much worse this place is.
It is the worst you have ever sensed in your current memory. Past memories, you've probably seen worse things, but like since you've anything you can remember right now, way worse.
He starts choking, like he breathed in wrong, and he just starts hacking up. It sounds like he's starting to hack up a lung.
All
You go
right,
up to him.
Yep.
Walk over and just kind of like pat him on the back.
Just
Okay, what's your passive perception?
10.
That's good. That's good enough. It seems like he's coughing up blood or something.
Oh no. Dustin, I'm going to need to take your helmet off. I'm coughing blood.
Okay. You could just. He's pretty immobile at this point. You can do whatever you want to him.
Yeah, I'm taking the helmet off.
Yeah, it's like the more you look at it, it seems more black than red, but like something's really affecting him here. It doesn't look like it's actually hurting him, but you don't know where this substance came from.
Are you going to be okay?
I don't think he's going to be able to talk back to you for like 5 minutes.
Alright, fuck.
Yeah, this is Hag Zone, all right.
He just kind of points at Misfit and continues coughing.
Why would you do this to yourself? Wait, no, actually, I don't know that. Never mind. Scratch that.
Turn, I'll walk over to the great axe. Is it just laying on the ground? Is it embedded in the ground?
It looks like it was dropped on the ground.
Okay. Is there anything on it?
It's got a symbol of Simthir, or not Simthir, Falkirk. So you can tell it's a Northern Kingdom axe. So it may belong to the people you're looking for, but other than that, there's nothing special about it.
And
Let's.
Fairly
any blood
decent
or
quality axe, though.
any blood or battle damage?
There is blood on the blade. Yeah, it looks like it probably has been used. Although it's a little weird. It's more purple than red.
She'll go ahead and she'll go ahead and pick it up. No.
Roll an athletics check. So, to be fair, Techno, this is a big, huge great axe. It is twice the size of a normal great axe.
That's pretty big.
Serena, I don't think you're going to be able to.
Yeah.
Weighs more
Here.
than Serena.
Let's just.
Here,
Put
let
it
me get it. I got it.
We should probably just throw it into the bag of holding.
No, I want to get it.
Alright, go ahead, Misfit.
You almost get it up, and you can't get it up.
Alright, here. I'm just gonna. Someone help me get it in the bag of holding. I don't lift that.
I want to give it a try though.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
And you lift it up, you get it up and hold it, and you can like help put it in the bag. You have no idea how someone fights with this.
Okay.
You drop it.
No, but I'll send Bob a cheeky message.
Oh, I already know what you're doing. I see what you do. Don't you taunt me.
Oh, look at this cool axe I found.
That you don't get to use.
He's like, Bob, let me ask you a question.
Ben, it's got purple blood on it, so it's definitely used. And why was it dropped?
I mean, it's pretty heavy. I think I'd drop it too.
So, Dustin, as you think that, you get a smirk in your head. Your left hand goes loose, and the bottom part of the axe drops on your toe. That was a 97.
Someone help me pick this back up.
You see half of Dustin's. You have your helmet on right now, I assume.
No, it's still off because I had a coughing fit.
You see the left side of Dustin's face smile.
Lou's
Right
gonna
half
go.
doesn't break.
Lou's gonna go pick up the axe, I guess.
All right, you
And
guys
just
work
put
it. Put it in the
Throw
bag.
it in the bag.
Yeah,
Yep.
shove it in the bag.
Sure. You guys get in the bag, no problem.
Alright, now getting it.
Oh, there's an easy way to get it out of the bag.
No,
Dump everything out.
no. I'm just gonna hold it upside down and think of big giant axe and then drop it on something.
Hey, thank you for the raid. 19 or 15. Appreciate it.
Thank
Yo,
you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, so double-sized great axe goes into the bag of holding.
Yep.
I'm looking sure. That's a good guy, right? Nothing's going to hit us with that kind of an axe. Yes?
Well, no, not with the axe in the bag.
I don't like how you said that.
Is Misfit a wolf still?
No,
I'm people.
dropped it to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah. All right. Shoot.
Hey, so what's the game plan here? Are we just gonna like walk up to her house and be like, "Hey, what's up? Get out of town."
Do you have a better idea?
I've been told not to talk to hags.
That is correct. You have been told not to talk to hags. Good job remembering.
Oh, thank you. I don't think we can beat this one though, you guys.
We really don't have to win. We just have to find and complete our mission.
What's our mission again?
We have to save those poor people. Well, actually, I guess they're not really poor. I think they're actually quite wealthy.
They had a lot of copper.
And
No, not
not
the individual with the
not
copper.
and you know the axe we found.
Oh yeah.
It probably belonged to one of those people that were.
And they're in here somewhere?
Somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, but like what if the hag has them and she's like, "I'll give you these people if you play a game with me." Ha ha ha. What then?
It depends on what game and what's the price for losing, and whether or not we can just leave.
One thing to note, Misfit, the minute he says that for some reason, the first thing that comes to mind is you don't have to worry about the cost of losing. It's the price
It's the
of
cost
playing
of
that'll
playing,
get you.
yeah.
The cost of playing.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's how she got me.
you've
I
met her?
think. Yeah, that's how I got back. Karen with the chicken house? Yeah.
What?
That's how I got back. I didn't tell you guys?
No.
Oh.
You didn't have your memory at that point.
So what happened now?
Oh yeah, no, she was nice. But do I remember my friend that was with me or no?
You remember everything. So the entire trip you took of him playing the dice game,
Okay,
winning
okay.
your freedom, everything.
I was there with friend. The guy with the crazy hair. And then we played the dice game, but she tricked us and she took his ring, and that was bad for some reason. And then I appeared. But yeah, he didn't make it sound like, or he made it sound like that she was not very nice to deal with. And I kind of agree.
Okay, so yeah, no games. If she's going to get you regardless, I guess we should play our own game with our own rules.
I like that idea.
Ooh, I
What
like
kind of
how
game
he
should
said
we
that.
play? What game should we play?
I don't know.
He was very motivational, but
Wait, no, I know a game. Lou, Truth or Dare.
oh no.
Truth or dare? Or are you asking me?
You said we should play a game.
I don't think right now is the appropriate time to sit.
Well, you said we should play a game though.
Yes, save it for a bit later.
If not now, then when?
Oh, how about when we're running for our lives away from the hat?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'll remember that.
Let's say
But-
maybe next camp.
But I'm going to have to put a very, very strict rule. You can't dare someone to run back towards the hag.
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable.
You know, Lou, he's actually going to do it, right?
No, that's one of the rules. He can't do it.
She just kind of shakes her head.
Oh, and how's our pixie friend after falling through the dirt?
You check on him.
Oh, yeah, she'll check on her. Serena was pretty low to the ground, so I imagine probably wasn't scraping her backpack very much.
You look. She's more conscious now. It's harder for them. It's getting away from where the town is. They've kind of been waking up.
Mhm.
Oh, you're awake.
Nods her head. Yeah.
You've been out for a while.
Just kind of shrugs at you. Turns yellow and kind of hovers up a little bit. Looks around. Just kind of face palms.
Yes, yeah.
We've got people to rescue, and we've got a curse to somehow remove.
Who has the book too, by the way? That Ernest gave you, I believe.
Oh, he gave us the book?
Yeah, he let you take it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it would be in the bag of holding then for Lou. Because it's a big book, right?
Mhm.
And training.
That is a good question. Is it raining here?
Not to the same extent, but it is raining some. Yeah.
Okay.
You seem to have gotten away from whatever weather phenomenon is going on over the town.
I have no idea why that's happening.
I'm sure you don't.
Whoever did it messed with nature and deserves to be punished.
Yeah.
And I said that out loud to your face.
What did you say?
Whoever did it messed with nature and deserved to be punished.
True.
A fist bump.
That's the guilt sentence.
Lou starts to actively eat like some rations.
Don't you two mess with nature all the time?
Only in good ways.
We ask politely. We don't just force it to do its
Yeah.
own whims. Whatever happened over there, something's forcing it to disobey. You
There's
can
something forcing it?
Well, Misfit couldn't even control the storm.
Maybe it didn't want to be controlled.
But I asked nicely and everything.
But just because you ask nicely doesn't mean it has to say yes.
I've never
You know
seen
what? You're
anyone
right,
say no to
Serena.
him.
I mean, generally, weather doesn't have much of an opinion on things, but it's good to consider. I should really be more attentive to that. Thank you, Serena.
She just kind of nods.
All right. So what's the plan for which way you guys going?
We just hope we don't come back to a lake afterwards.
Alright, let's have a look around. Maybe we can find some tracks or something. Or whatever remains of them.
Did you say there was purple blood on the Great Axe?
On the Great Axe, yes. From the looks of it.
Let me reread a spell real quick, but I have an idea, but Serena might also.
Am I gonna have to take the axe out of the bag?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to lick it.
Misfit.
Serena's like looking around, seeing if she can't see any prints on the ground.
You are not allowed to lick the blood off the axe.
Roll a survival check, Serena. Not specifically, no.
Well, it looks like the water has washed away whatever prints might have been here. But
I think if this is the hag's domain, she's gonna lead us to whatever she wants us to, so we could probably just start walking.
Yeah, I hate that you're right. No,
All right. Which way do you want to walk?
Which way was the head of the axe facing? Or like the tip of the axe?
Let's find out.
Is this the direction the thorn was in?
It was pointing south, the way you came from.
Oh yeah, you can recheck that.
I'm out of spell slots. I can't cast it again.
No.
Can I charge you a spell slot?
Do you want to charge me up?
Yeah, I'll
try.
charge you up.
Hell yeah.
What are you trying to pump him with?
What level spell slot do you need?
Oh wait, no, it's only level 2. Okay, I can cast this still. I thought it was 3rd level.
Oh, okay. You still want me to charge you up?
No, it's okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no,
cast locate plants and try to ping that thorn again.
All right, so you're going for the purple thorn?
Mhm.
All right, so as you hold on, what's your range?
5 miles.
All right. Okay. Do. So as you look at the purple thorn, which we had found in the jacket, which was Lou's old jacket he had lost to your friend, that he found in the room of all those extra clothes, you do get a hit. And it is currently to what would be your southeast.
It moved.
How far away is it? Can I guesstimate?
Well, so now that's kind of the funny part.
Uh-huh.
It's quite a large surface area that it covers.
Oh, interesting.
In fact, if I had to say exactly how much it was, probably there is a 10 to 15 square mile
Oh, okay.
area that these are all connected to.
Yeah, I think Misfit's jaw just kind of drops, and he's like, his finger is pointing in a direction, but then he puts it down and he like looks around a little bit.
It's like one single plant is this entire mass of life. Like all of it is connected. At least this plant
Wow.
type. The trees and stuff near you are not. Wherever this plant comes from, it's like one huge plant that's everywhere.
That is really, really big.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, also one thing of note, because it's just so weird how the spell is, because you do pick up parts of the tree. While you do pick up the mass of this tree, parts of this tree you're picking up do move.
Whoa. Dustin, this is like the biggest plant ever.
In a good way or a bad way?
I don't know yet.
So,
I want to say a good way because that's really cool.
so Dustin had a plan with the axe.
No, it wouldn't work. Keep it inside.
Yep. Oh, south is the way we came from. Guess we should have had, in a northward direction.
Northeast.
As you will, Captain.
Yeah, northeast direction.
All right. So you guys start heading off in that direction. Let's. So two things happen as we go along. Thankfully, nothing seems to have really caught on to the fact that you're here quite yet.
Hang on. Is
Go
the
ahead.
ground level here?
In certain parts,
Do we want to keep pulling out Marius's wheelchair or not?
it would not be effective here.
Okay, yeah.
Too much dirt.
Keep on hobbling, old man.
All right. So
I don't think he's very old.
Oh, he's like so old.
You know, if we could get a minor levitate enchantment on that and have a forward propulsion, that might
That would be
be.
pretty cool. We gotta look into that.
I'm only 38,
Cool, bro.
misfit.
That's pretty old.
Don't be silly. 38's not old.
Big number to misfit.
I mean, he's 6 years older than me.
As you're walking, Serena, Dustin, and Misfit,
Hi.
please roll D100s.
Okay.
Oh. I don't have to right click that anymore.
Oof, all but 50.
As you guys are all walking, and you're just trying to like find a all three of you just stop. And you kind of just get this weird sense and you just get like this semi-confused sense, and then you all keep walking.
Imagine if Serena was starting to feel weird for a moment. She'd probably just like immediately be on guard, grabbing at the sword, looking around.
I cough up a bit of black juice.
And were any of the three of us aware of that, or was it just like
You were all independently aware of like the fact that like something kind of threw you off. You can't quite put your finger on it, and it like distracted you physically and mentally for like a second, like enough of a physical pause that everyone's like,
Everything okay?
yeah, just you didn't feel that?
your backpack also opens up, Serena. Actually, ooh, hold on. I forgot there's one other person who's eligible here.
Hey, Kate has fans.
Oh,
Hi, Martin.
Oh no, people. My NPC did meet again.
Oh,
Wait, what's happening?
Oh wait, everything in the middle. She rolled a 9.
oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
So you feel like you see the backpack kind of pushing out, and you see the top flip open of Ari's backpack, and you just see Pinch kind of fly out,
what direction?
just out of the bag, and just kind of
Oh.
like looks about kind of with the same muddled look as the rest of you. Kind of just looks at the three of you like you're confused.
Is everything okay?
She like starts
Yeah.
pantomiming things to you, trying to like, and she points at the forest.
All right, pitch. What is it? Round 2. Let's go.
All right. She kind of
Can
like
you-
rolls the shoulders.
Can you write?
She just
No,
glares
it's,
at Lou.
it's easier this way. It's easier this way.
She points. She motions to all of you with her arms.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
And then
Us, yes.
And then she points in a direction.
We
we
should
need
go
to go
that way.
that way.
And then she slowly starts like flying backwards, making the like follow me motion. Like, come on, come on, come on.
Is she going toward the direction she pointed, or away?
Huh?
All right, well, we'll follow her.
Yeah, I want to do an insight check. Is she trying to kill us?
Roll an insight check.
I mean, I hate to be the person.
You know what?
who-
Where this person's trying to kill me.
Wait, what way is she trying to lead us? Is that the way we came from?
I never saw the lightning one before. That was kind of cool.
Why would I even bother to question Pinch? She's obviously on our side.
No, she's trying to kill us, dude.
She's either really, really clever and you can't read her, Dustin, or she's on the level.
On
Need
the
not
what?
decide today, though. On the level.
Unless someone forces me to follow her, I will not be following.
Okay,
So-
I am a professional pinch interpreter. Is she like, what's the deal with this? How am I reading into this?
That she wants you to follow.
You're gathering frustration because she's like trying to convey what she wants you to do. And she
Oh,
just wants you to do it.
Serena is following.
Lou has some paper and some charcoal,
Do you
and he'll
need some?
follow her.
Pinch, you gotta be more specific. Why do we gotta go this way?
As you do you give her a piece of the charcoal?
Yep.
She'll kind of like hold it and kind of fly a little bit over like a piece of paper, whatever you guys can find for her to draw on, and she'll draw like a little symbol of a gate.
Hmm. Yeah, Lou will hold his hand over so no water gets on it or her.
And then points at the gate and then points in the direction she was flying.
Very clever. All right,
Okay, that way.
come on, Dustin.
You have to pull him.
Okay, buddy.
Sure,
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna Misfit. Do you want
This
to?
way. I got him.
All
Yeah,
right.
I still have
Send-
Bruce. I don't know if that's doing anything, by the way.
He's comfortable.
Yeah, he's just hanging out on you.
Yep, I know. I just
All
I
right.
know he's one of those items that we have to keep track of every now and then.
Do you want to lead the way or do you want to point the way?
Oh, she's already flying.
All right. We follow.
All right, so she leads you for a while. As you guys are heading towards the direction she's taking you, you hear like this loud popping sound that almost sounds like a little bit of an explosion, and you just smell this horrible scent, and you see this thing flying up into the air and off out into the distance.
Serena will cover her nose from the sun.
Is it like one of those ear popping noises?
Yeah, but much louder.
What was that?
As you kind of like squint your eyes to look at the projectile, Lou, roll a d6 for me.
Oh no.
Oh, someone's gonna get beamed.
Sorry, Serena.
Oh, no one gets beamed. You just see like this giant horse corpse flying off.
Oh, good.
Flying towards the town.
If you had to gather, you
I
kind of
see.
wanted to know what was throwing them.
Now that is an impressive arc.
That is a very good throw.
That sounded like a crack. The crack sounds like it might be a gas in the machine.
Let's go find out.
At this point, as you guys are having this conversation, Misfit,
Hi.
you see what looks like a rabbit, but it's crawling on its side. Like it looks like a dead rabbit, but it's moving along the ground.
Oh, honey, no, that's not good. Oh, buddy.
You walked over?
Yeah.
Do you pull Dustin with you, or do you let him go?
I'm gonna let Dustin go. And I'm just gonna kind of break off from the group so I can get a good look at this rabbit.
It is not alive and is being carried by strange-looking insects.
Circle of life.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, this is interesting. I need to get a good look at these insects.
All right.
They look like little hammerhead ticks.
Whoa.
Hammerhead shark tick?
Nice.
Mix it with an ant, and it's carrying your friends.
Okay, well, they hunted that rabbit fair and square. I have to spare as many insects as possible, so when I'm in like a life or death situation, our psychic lick will activate and they'll all rush to my aid. So we're chilling, we're good. Bugs are cool.
Are you explaining this out loud to anybody right now?
Yes.
As this happens,
myself.
a human arm gets carried behind Misfit as he's giving the speech.
Oh, okay.
Dusty just looks on in horror. He hasn't moved since you let him go.
Okay. Bugs. If you
Heading in the same direction as the rabbit was going.
All right, let's keep going.
Yep. Misfit, don't forget to grab Dustin again.
There's little bugs on the ground.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, Dustin, come on. Don't step on the little bugs.
As you start following the bugs, Pinch turns red and like flies in front of you and like swirls around your head.
Oh wait, no, I was following Pinch.
Oh no, she's talking about Misfit and Dustfit. Or Misfit and Dustin.
Whoa.
Can you wait, roll the back one?
Mustin and Dustfit? What? Are you okay, man?
Must be having a stroke. All right.
Ugh.
So it seems irritated with them that they were like looking over at these bugs.
What, I can't look at the bugs? Why not?
That kind of like points her finger in your face.
I think what she's saying is that the bugs are bad.
You were supposed to be following her. Remember, Misfit?
But I like bugs.
Yes, and don't get distracted. It's rude if you stop following the person who's leading you.
They've got a hand. They're carrying a hand.
As this conversation is going on, Dustin starts leaning down and covering himself in mud.
Oh, yeah. Back to the
Oh,
No.
he's reverting.
He's regressing. He's regressing.
It is time to return from whence we came.
So I'll walk over to Dustin. Dustin? They have
Notice
bugs?
he
While you're
doesn't
digging in the
respond
mud,
to
my
you.
friend, roll a D100.
For the bugs that I'm gonna put on my body.
Nope. You start like digging through the mud and like trying to cover yourself back up as Serena's looking at you. And then you
Yeah.
poke your finger on something.
Can I pull it out?
Yeah, it's like a hard metal object. You kind of brush some of the mud off of it. It's like a medallion, like a pin medallion that you'd pin onto like ceremonial armors and whatnot.
It's not mud, so I like toss it over in Serena's direction and continue getting muddy.
Clang, clang, clang.
Wait, what'd you find, buddy?
Serena
Pick
has
it
it.
up.
No, Serena has it.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll pick it up. Have a
Hey,
look.
Roll a history check.
Get out of the mud. I'm gonna try and yank Dustin out of the mud.
Oh no.
Why are you interrupting my
Serena's,
time?
Serena's not very familiar with these lands.
You know, this medallion would be much prettier if it wasn't covered in mud.
Lou, does this mean anything to you?
One moment.
Yeah, I'll deal with him. You look at this.
Nope.
Never seen it.
No, that was athletics.
No.
To pull Dustin out of the mud.
He just shoves you on your ass.
I'm gonna sit down in the
Dustin?
mud with Dustin.
All right. Well, what does this
You-
medallion look like?
You do recognize it. It's essentially what you would it's like a Falkirk Medal of Honor.
Yeah, we gotta. Oh boy. All right. No. Pinch, can you give us one moment?
Dustin, the mud is full of bugs that are going to carry you off.
No, let him.
Roll insight, Serena.
Let him keep digging.
You
So
know he's not there right now.
it's a Medal of Honor from Vulcan.
Serena, please don't interrupt my time.
Misfit.
Alright, I'll let
Right,
you two have a moment.
right now is not mud time. Right now is walking time.
No, Dustin decided that it's my time. Give him a minute.
At this point, you see another one of those large projectiles shoot off. Like we'll call it like 2 minutes on the nose later. Roll a d6, Lou.
We're not using a different map right now, are we?
No.
Or any map?
Two.
No, not yet. Ooh, that's a cow. Another carcass.
Oh.
What are you guys
Okay,
doing?
Dustin, my time's over. I'm just gonna kind of pick him up.
You can't. How are you picking him up?
I behind you. I go under the arms,
So you're approaching me from behind.
Yes.
Oh boy, apparently that works.
You got him in his left. Oh no!
Double whammy.
He's defenseless from behind,
Okay.
but then you flip in the
You're-
I
mud.
elbow you in
So-
the nose as you touch me on the back, and I run off in the direction. Probably the one pinch I already wanted me to go in, but like something approached me from behind. I hit it. I go.
All right, looks like we're running.
Well, they're not because they both fall in the mud.
Yeah,
So you're-
you don't get to do what you want to do. We both run at once, buddy.
That's true.
And
You just kind of both fall over and trip over each other, and you're both
I'm going.
back in the mud.
I'm gonna go pick them both up.
All right, you help them back up to their feet.
Yes,
Easy
sir.
enough to do.
Get up, Dustin. You two. No more mud time.
Oh man, my tie.
Oh.
I pick myself up.
After 2 minutes after you guys get all up, another carcass goes. This one looks like a human carcass.
Dustin, you there? Give me a moment, Lou.
I'm gonna put Bruce back over his head.
Just gonna head over to Dustin.
Simon, can I have another glowy thing?
Oh, yeah. And he casts light on a coin for you.
Okay. Kind of tuck it into Dustin's helmet, and I put Bruce back over his head, and I kind of take him by the hand.
All right, what's Serena doing now?
How covered in mud is your helmet?
Coated.
Chris,
Very.
Dustin, look at me for a moment. Just focus on my voice, all right?
He's in a. He's got Bruce over his head.
Not yet. This is before that.
All right.
Seems like he's receptive.
All right. I just need you to think of the happy place, all right? Let the positive feelings wash over you. And I'm going to leave it up to you as to whether or not you choose to save this or not.
Is that charisma?
Yes, it is. I can force the save on you if you want.
Yeah. Because I can't think of a happy place for him at the moment. He starts hyperventilating.
Under the
Because
bridge.
when you tell him to think of a happy place, he like struggles and can't think of it. And if like, I don't know if he'd be in there, but like he starts thinking of back to like all of the bad experiences in the Witchwood instead.
All right, we're going to have to work on that.
Okay, I got the. Serena, what did you say to him?
I just told him to think of a happy place.
It's okay.
Another corpse.
Lou, are we no lights?
What?
Are we no lights?
No lights?
Yes or no? Are we no lights?
Yes, no lights. We don't want them to know where we are.
He's going to be out of it for a bit, I think. Unless you've got something to snap him out of it, Misfit.
What do you think I'm doing?
Hey, before you
Dustin.
do that, you might have. Oh, never mind.
I'm going to pick on Dustin because I feel like I can.
Dude, I'm making it so easy for you to pick on me. Do whatever you want.
So as you're laying firmly rooted into the ground, where you feel most comfortable, one with the mud, you just feel like almost as the mud is talking to you.
I love
And
it.
you just feel a voice that says, "Help me."
Is it like right beneath me?
No. Like you just feel this sense of something asking for your help.
Oh, I go crazy. Because he just starts digging through the mud.
And then as you start digging in the mud, you just hear the tree start to whisper, "Dustin, Dustin, 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 Dustin," from a certain direction.
I look that way.
Yeah, like nothing's over there. You just hear the trees calling to you from that direction.
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
No one else hears this, not even Misfit.
Can I go walk over to Dustin, take his helmet off, and slap some?
do you want to untie Bruce from my head?
Did it already get put on your head?
Yeah, Misfit wrapped me up and gave me a coin, but he's still crazy.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go touch Bruce and see what happens. I'm gonna unwrap Bruce from Dustin's head.
No, you gotta put your head under too, so he knows you're there.
Nice.
Let him do his thing. Let you do yours.
You do notice, though, I will say, because he's got Bruce on his head, the fur on Bruce is kind of standing up at alert.
I know you don't like me. I
Not
understand
from
that.
you. It's picking up on his vibes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still touching Bruce.
Oh, it's not doing anything to you. Not like before.
That's actually worrying. So I'm assuming I'm gonna take Dustin's helmet off. I'm assuming he's crazy-eyed.
Up to him, yeah.
Dustin.
He's just breathing heavy.
Over here.
Yeah, he seems like he's having an internal struggle. Like he's like clutching at the mud and still like trying to slowly scrape it, but he's looking towards the woods.
I'm going to be full open hand slap you in the face.
All of a sudden, as like you go up to slap him, your hearing goes completely flat, and you hear a sound. You're not sure what it is. You hear a horn.
Who does?
Him. It's in his head. You guys don't actually hear a horn.
Okay.
I bolt.
You hear a horn, and for some reason, like you feel super connected to it. It's essentially for you as the human player. It is like a battle horn from your prior order, and you hear it coming from like the direction the trees is calling you.
I go. I have to.
Do I?
Okay,
I'm being
so you do have a cloak on your head. So I do need you to roll dexterity with disadvantage.
Lou took.
Oh, you took it off?
Because he's slapping him
okay.
in the face.
Let's say we could have another person headbutt a tree tonight.
And you missed the nat one that would have knocked me out, and you could have just pulled me around. All right, so I run off into the woods.
As you start running, the trees keep calling out to you. This way.
Yeah, this is
of course.
funny.
Before he runs off, can I grab him?
Yeah, I mean, you could try.
And
we'll try.
Something.
Can I try to help grab him?
Yeah, he seems like he's just going nuts and running off in this direction. Yeah, he decks you. Natural 3.
Yep. Oh.
Dustin, roll an athletics or acrobatics as you're running. All right, so Misfit catches up to you.
Where are you going?
And like he keeps like turning in random erotic ways.
And you hear the sounds of like battle up ahead. Just you.
Yeah. I like pull out I like unsheath my sword and I like start running forward because I hear fighting now. It doesn't light up, does it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Pinch didn't want us to go this way, right?
Pinch just wanted you to listen to what Pinch said.
Okay, what? Oh, you're gonna hurt yourself, buddy. I'm gonna kind of anxiously look back towards the party, but I'm gonna let Dustin go, and I'm just gonna follow him.
Which is Dustin running the same way Pinch was trying to guide, or
different direction? At this point, Pinch returns the look you gave her earlier, Lou.
Oh, Pinch does what?
Returns the look you gave her earlier.
Yeah.
Assuming Misfit does keep a hold of him, Serena will head around to her.
After Misfit.
Misfit said he let go.
No, I let
Yeah.
him go and I'm following him.
All right, so they run off. You two of you go another 500 feet. It's like, why did he let him go?
She'll establish a connection to Misfit as they run.
As you get to the top of the hill, kind of like up at you go uphill for a little bit, and then you can see down. There's like a slanted hill that goes inward, like almost like a pit. There is a massive plant that is like burrowed down in this pit. As you watch it spit out a horse and shoot it off into the distance.
Oh,
This pit is full of bodies and like dead horses and people. Dustin,
Yeah.
as you look down at the bottom of the pit, you see a large half-orc body slowly like falling closer towards where the plant is. And you just watch the plant kind of pick up another like horse corpse and pull it into its main thing.
Hmm.
And then you just see like the hand of the half-orc slightly move. It's alive.
Oh, that thing's coming out of that pit.
You could thank Excel for saving the orc. And that is where we'll pick up next week.
dude, the whispering you were doing, and it's so good.
Nice.
They could wait. They coo.
Excel,
So-
that 3 was to save the half-orc.
Oh,
Nice.
That was to
Yeah.
determine if he died or not.
Yo,
yo!
thank you, Excel.
Thank you so much.
So, what do we
Oh
have to
my
look
God.
forward to Friday?
Ooh, Friday's gonna be good.
Golden Fight.
We're dealing with our strength is now our weakness. We are dealing with a flesh golem who is stronger based on the number of people or souls present. And considering one of our party members has several thousand to himself, we're in deep shit. So that is what we're going to deal with on Friday.
And
Maybe
then
if our strength is now our weakness, maybe our weakness is now our strengths.
What are you guys doing Saturday?
Saturday, I think they are finishing up. Did y'all leave the village you were in, or?
Yeah,
planning?
we just left.
Yeah,
I'm
so they
gonna
just
shrivel
left
up like a
in-
raisin and die.
Yeah, and Kurse he's a father now because he has a 12-year-old girl that's attached herself since the mother got killed. But
Welcome
I'm
to the
going
club.
to pick up what I was going to do for the Halloween episode. We're going to pick up there, so it's going to be a late Halloween episode.
Oh, nice. I love Halloween episodes. They're always
So
my
we'll
favorite.
see how that goes. So yeah, if everybody wants to join us Friday and Saturday, both midnight Central, we would appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you for the raids tonight and the follows. And I think we got one sub. I think Hussein's resubbed, so I appreciate that very much. And we will catch y'all Friday. Have a good
Have a good night, everybody.
Good
Good night,
night.
everyone.
Good night.